半端ない。マジやめろやめろやめろやめろ。これだけわかって。おいやめろやめろやめろやめろやめろ。ほんまやめろやめろやめろやめろって。ほんまやめろ。やめろやめろやめろ。おいやめろって。やめろって。おいおいおいボケボケだ。
Cops shooting black people. Republicans won't work with anybody. My rights, I can do whatever I want. What the hell happened to America? It's right in the fucking toilet.
Marshall Main Street invites you to visit these local businesses in historic downtown Marshall, Illinois.
Rooster's Farm Market and the Coop Cafe, your hometown source for quality fresh foods.
Your home for the Magic Hits, concert tickets, and free money too. It's on Magic Hits 105.9.
Studio E is ready to capture all your family's treasured moments. Call today for an appointment.
Competitive and excellent service makes Harper's the best choice for tires and repairs.
Join us for bingo to raise money for Clark County's Shop with a Cop program. Games start at 6:30 Central.
看看我娘烤的面包，是烤成这样的。我问她怎么烤的，你国家你怎么烤的？
怎么不这样烤？不这样烤？
这么烤的是的。
嗯。
回去。来。
怎么烤的？烤的这样烤的。
I said some gay shit to get attention online. I did it. A lot of people wouldn't go that far. But I totally was like, you know what? I don't even care. Like, I'm not gay. So if I said some gay shit, like, there's probably people that think I'm gay. Because they're like, oh, yeah, he totally said that gay shit. He totally said that gay shit. I can't like his stuff. He's gay. He's gay. But I just did that because it's like, it was funny. Like, if I did it in a video, you might understand. But now some people probably think I'm gay.
Marshall Main Street invites you to shop these local businesses in historic downtown Marshall, Illinois.
Moe's under the water tower. We have a great selection of bourbons and craft beers, and you can also try your luck in our game room.
At Mermaid Madness, find great values on new and used furniture, rugs, and so much more.
Greenbrier has unique gifts, flowers you will love, and tux rental for all occasions.
Roll on over to Marshall Bowl for family fun. Birthday parties only $50 for 2 lanes.
Historic Harlan Hall is the perfect venue for all your wedding, special events, and meetings.
Don't step on my damn dress, bitch!
You okay?
Marshall Main Street would like to invite you to visit these businesses in historic downtown Marshall, Illinois.
Come in and be a lion at Marshall's Original Hometown Pizzeria.
Come visit Tatum's Place for a high-end shopping experience in a small town.
Fried Green Tomatoes is a fun stop for pottery, furniture, plants, decor, and eclectic gifts.
Lisa's Hair and Nail Salon is a small-town salon, big city style, now offering hand-tied hair extensions.
Historic Harlan Hall is the perfect venue for all your wedding, special events, and meetings.
Everybody craves a little bit of dairy, so bring your cup down here to the Lolbrary, where you know you can get your fill. We don't snare rabbits cause we don't know how, but every day we're out hunting cows. But the Lolbrary's gonna bring them all home to you. Some hard work on the farm never did anyone wrong, so let the Lolbrary put it all together for you. Some folks dig the grave, others rant and rave, so let the Lolbrary put it all together for you. We know
know the internet's a little bit hairy, but when you break it down, it isn't very scary. The Lolbrary's bringing all the cows home to you. Welcome to the Lolbrary. Shh.
Well, hi there, and welcome to the Lolbrary.
Hey guys.
We're so glad that you could make it.
Oh, yes. And that was Spirit. My name is CZ Chad. And with us today, we have a man that you guys might know as Atomic Sweatlodge, but his name is Klaus Newhouse. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, not much. I'm glad to be here. I see some familiar faces out in the crowd.
Oh, boy.
I'm sure we have a lot of crossover fans.
This is the crossover that nobody asked for that we've done twice. It's like whenever they released GTA 5 for the Xbox 360, then the Xbox One, and then the Xbox Series X, and then probably the next console.
So how are you doing, Klaus?
All right.
So your stream, for those of our listeners that aren't aware, is called Atomic Shaman Sweatlodge. And what do you cover on your stream? What is the premise that you guys do?
So we talk about the paranormal, UFOs, conspiracy theories, cults. We'll cover current events like weird news, stupid criminals kind of thing. Florida Man, if we can. Schizo posting, if you've ever seen a schizo post. And we've got one for our next show.
Very cool.
There we go.
I like your stream. I like what you do, and I like that you're carving out a niche that needs carving out on YouTube. So drop your link, man, and everybody go subscribe to Atomic Shaman Sweatlodge. And your next show will be when?
It'll be Wednesday this week. Dr. Till will be on. We'll be having a Valentine's Day special.
The lovely Dr. Till.
And he'll be giving out relationship and dating advice.
Oh, well, who better to dispense dating advice than a doctor?
And so we're gonna have a dating game on the show, and I think we can translate it for this one. So we can make this about lolcows. So you've got to fight one, you've got to fuck one, and you got to marry one.
I like where this is heading.
I'm just gonna go ahead and claim for the fuck category. I'm gonna put Colt right at the top of the list. I'm gonna ruin his life.
Yeah, it's not the good kind, right?
No. That's gonna be I'm gonna lose my sanity, and I'm gonna do the world a service. This man's gonna ship pancakes for the rest of his life.
What's up, J. Brock Contrarian? Glad you could make it, buddy, and want you to know that we're all there for you, man. So glad you could make it. Hobo Chili, glad you're here. Steve Areno, Dankmeister, Lean and Mean, the one and only Spaghetti Yeti, FTW Nil, Zaublay, thank you for coming out. Long time no see. Leroy Majors, Larry MD, thank you, buddy, for always shilling our shit. Platty, always great to have you. King Yeti, likewise. Mr. Yes, thanks for dropping by. Trid, James Campisi, as always. Who else are we? We got Sino Eagle. And we got Dr. Till. We got the Dr. Till that we were just talking about. He's also here. We're glad that
I think he's a licensed veterinarian as well.
Maureen is here. Please drop your link to your Etsy, Maureen. Go ahead and go buy some fine wool garments from Maureen's Etsy.
Then there's Nikki. He's not going to be here with us. Whatever. We also have Laddie McTavish. What's up, buddy? And then we got Sam Sutler. What's up, man?
Eventually,
it's nice seeing somebody new.
Eventually, this bit is gonna kill us when we get big enough that we can't name everybody in chat. Like we started out as just a little small stream, and now look at us. We're getting featured on Daywave again.
And every time we're featured on Daywave, there's always a bad video.
And have to also give shout out and thanks to everyone over at Daywave for that. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys letting us shamelessly shill our links. So thank you. Glad you enjoyed Chris. I think that they can probably do a little bit more with him than we can.
Yeah, we'll still cover him.
Oh yeah, no, he's Lolbrary branded for life, but we're still gonna look at him. In fact, we're gonna look at him tonight. If you couldn't tell by the intro of Marshall, Illinois local business commercials, I thought you guys would enjoy that. It's a little Easter egg for those of you that are paying attention. Marshall, Illinois is going to gain such a fucking reputation.
Did Bruce Calhoun say he was going to pass by there and take some photos?
He sure did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's
allegedly.
Yeah. That might be a Lolbrary exclusive. So we're gonna keep that on.
Right.
Keep that under.
We don't want to. We don't want any implications that we we condoned any illegal activities or anything.
No, what I would say is that the Lolbrary Show is for entertainment purposes only. The channel does not condone or encourage bullying or harassment.
I would say that we are satirical in nature.
Yes.
And that nothing
100%.
that we say should be taken literally. Everything I say is a lie, including that.
Yep.
Figure that out.
That's 4D chess right there. Hey everybody, this is the part of the show, the very beginning, whenever I'm supposed to shamelessly shill for our show. Because what else would I be doing? I already see 21 likes. Thank you very much for everybody who's liked the show. If you haven't, it's free, and I'll give you a big old kiss on the lips.
What do you got to lose?
Yeah, right. The only thing you have to gain is a kiss on the lips from a Chad like me.
You're making me start to wonder, Chad. I'm having my doubts about you.
I'm super straight, just totally
super.
I'm just kind of a silly goose sometimes.
I can see that.
You guys can give us money if you'd like at streamelements.com/thelolberry, streamlabs.com/chadspear/ship, buy me a coffee/thelolberry. What's up, Lost Chaos Sympathizer? Ooh, I said sympathizer. Synthesizer. Woo! I haven't even cracked open the moonshine tonight.
You have some more?
Oh, yeah.
How much do you have left?
About half of it. I went through half of it the last show, and the other half, I mean, I'm probably going to go through a fourth at least tonight.
Nikki was showing me this pickle moonshine.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I'm thinking that it could be a good mixer with something. Maybe a martini, because like martinis are like the ass of drinks.
Yeah, I've never had a martini because I've heard the same thing.
Oh, don't bother. Yeah, don't bother. It's just, can I give you the basically the equivalent experience of drinking a martini? Take a handful of pine needles. Okay, like fresh pine needles.
Yep.
Grip them into your hand and just cram them into your mouth and bite down on them and just chew as hard as you can until the saliva just builds up and the pine taste just builds up in your mouth, and then just try and swallow that.
Oh man, this is unpleasant.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that adding like pickle juice to it, it could make it maybe drinkable. I heard people do that. I've never had it with pickle juice. I don't really want to have a martini. I just want to mix the pickle moonshine with something. I don't know. Bloody Marys. It could be good in a Bloody Mary, but I don't
Never
really
had
like.
a Bloody Mary.
I don't. I don't like tomato juice is the thing, so I don't really like Bloody Marys either.
This is specifically apple pie, but my favorite is they have a really good they have coffee flavor and sweet tea are my two favorite.
J-Bra brings up a good point that vodka martinis are a bit better.
That's good.
It's the gin is like the problem. Vermouth is also like not the best tasting liqueur either. It's very dry.
My favorite drink that I only buy on occasions is absinthe. I really enjoy absinthe.
You know, I've never had absinthe. Have you ever had absinthe, Klaus?
No, I haven't. I remember someone who attended my school stole a bottle from a Scottish student, and he drank it all like over the course of the weekend, and he was tripping balls Monday morning and had to be hauled off to an insane asylum.
Oh, nice.
You know,
I heard that they don't make it with like the whatever
Wormwood.
like whatever it was that was like the psychoactive, so
Yeah,
it's not as strong as it so imagine how strong it must have been like when, you know, Van Gogh was drinking absinthe. Like, no wonder.
Yeah.
Pair that with like undiagnosed mental illness in the 1800s. Like, I'm starting to see why that guy made such fucking crazy ass paintings.
Well, I heard the reason for like the production of absinthe was that there was a big drought, so it was hard to get enough grapes to make wine in France, and they used the absinthe as a substitute for a while.
That makes sense.
If I had a time machine, I would go back in time with like a gallon jug full of like LSD, and I would just randomly put it on people's things and watch them being like burned alive as a witch or something.
Wow, Dr. Chaos
That's where my mind
here.
goes to.
I thought you were gonna
chaos neutral.
I thought you were gonna pull I forget his name. The guy who he ran for like governor or something in California eventually, but before that he was part of the Yippie movement. Some old person will help me out here, but that was their whole thing, was that they were gonna dump LSD into the drinking water in San Francisco or something.
Oh boy.
Anyway, enough of that chit chat. What do you say we start looking at some internet weirdos like we always do?
I like that.
There's no shortage of those.
No,
there
really isn't. Every time I feel like, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna show on the next episode, I might be running out of content. I go and I look for a few minutes and I go, oh, there we go. That's our next episode.
It's not hard, guys. Fourth wall down. It's really not that hard.
No. True story. I found Chris Luth just one night in about less than 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this first guy, we took a look at him a few days ago, and he's Chad's slow burner cow.
Uh-huh. He's my onion.
Mm-hmm. So we're peeling this big ol', what are they called? Bloomin' awesome blossom.
It's a bloomin' onion.
Well, it's a bloomin' onion at where? Outback, but it's an awesome blossom at Applebee's?
Texas Roadhouse.
I don't know. They all have the same general fucking concept. Anyway, this is your deep fried onion that you're peeling.
Yes. So, my boy here, he, if you notice one thing, we haven't showed the wife at all, and it's because I'm cock teasing the audience with the reveal of the wife and their lifestyle.
Let me remind people who we're talking about. So this is the guy that we're talking about, and last time we saw him, he was giving us Rambo
survival tips.
Yeah, Rambo survivalist tips on how to survive if an entire police force is chasing you in the Oregon wilderness. Are you just comparing your life to John Rambo again? Are you getting confused with Rambo? Have you ever watched?
He's also a minister and a martial artist as well.
Oh yeah, he's a jack of all trades.
And he was in the army.
And he survived starvation.
Looks like he survived several times.
So what should we expect here, Chad, or should we just go in with no setup?
He's got a song for you guys.
Oh.
He's got a song for you.
Oh, I see the title.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you ever say what his MOS was?
He did not.
No, he did not.
Mm-mm.
He's got a sweet controller, though.
2 minutes. You might not need that one.
It's rolling.
How's that?
That's okay too.
Okay.
So that's the wife, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, brothers and sisters in Africa.
Brothers and sisters in Africa? What?
Is he referring to the boar?
I don't. Chad, help me out here. What is he referring? Brother, I'm so confused. What is he referring to?
He's a human being. Don't you know? We're all human beings.
But why Africa?
Because, man, look at all the food that he's hoarding from these poor African refugees.
That'd be the ultimate place to survive against starvation. Hi, brothers and sisters in Africa, in Kisi, Kenya, and Ghana, and whoever sees this.
Why specifically those countries, though?
Maybe he's banned in the others.
For the technical
Difficulties
at first.
And here's a kitty cat that's trying to get 15 minutes of fame. Aren't ya?
Show us your butt, cat.
Yeah.
By the way, that's one of at least 4 cats.
I'm not surprised. Loki Larry says he ate 3 Africans. Oh.
That's just a fiber 1 bar for him.
That means he's a warlord now.
Oh, that's what it is. See, he ate an African warlord, and now he is the African warlord. But he wants the comfort of his, upholstered couch there with his PlayStation 3 controller, and his 4 cats. So now he just rules from afar.
Yeah, Hobo. He was in the army, specifically.
Kitty cats love it when I sing.
Oh, I bet they do. Also, does he shave his facial hair that way, or does it just grow in that way naturally?
I don't think he's shaved it for at least the last 2 or 3 years.
So it just grows that way.
Yeah.
I'm sure his wife likes it that way, and that's why he's doing that.
And it's such an odd facial hair, though. That's like Civil War general level crazy facial hair.
That's like Hunger Games futuristic facial hair.
You guys want to see me really sing and go?
He's got like a quarter of a swastika carved into the side of his neck. Hair. So he's gonna sing. Oh man.
Polo. This is a song I'm gonna try to sing. I might mess up a little bit. Forgive me.
Oh, I'm sure he'll do pitch perfect.
Oh yeah.
This song means a lot to me. And I can't walk without Yeshua holding my hand. I pray very soon that I get to come and
get some subtitles.
I would, but he doesn't have them enabled for this one.
Of course.
I believe that he what he just said there, because he's so fat. I believe that he couldn't walk without the hand of God propping him up.
Say hi and shake hands with you and embrace you all.
Look at the size of this man's thigh.
It's not even thigh. It's just it's just all one mass. It's like the foot, the calf, the thigh, the whole fucking deal just runs all together.
What's gonna happen with
J. Brock Cantrarian says, please sing the Ballad of the Green Beret. Oh, God, if only.
God's grace and God's blessing. And a lot of determination.
Howdy, Eric Fitzpatrick.
The song that I'm going to try to sing for you is I Can't Even Walk Without You Holding My Hand.
Can you walk at all?
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Dad definitely does not get that reference.
Nope.
They were a toy long time ago. And that was their tagline. I feel like part of our show is like, you saw the I Love the 80s, I Love the 90s things on VH1, right, Klaus?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like our show dives into that territory sometimes because we have to like explain things to Chad, and I keep waiting for like a early 2000s C-list comedian to pop up and be like Gilbert Gottfried pops up and is like, "Weebles wobble, but they don't fall over."
I like his reading of the 50 Shades of Grey. It's pretty awesome.
I like everything that man does, frankly.
And this song's on YouTube that he's going to be singing with.
Is he holding the sheet music for him?
Does he have the lyrics on his PlayStation?
Why, yes, he does.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. I like the random fucking wastebasket of trash just sitting there too. Like, you couldn't move it out of frame, huh? No, because that would take too much physical exertion.
That's a flex on the poor. You know, there's some people that can't afford to fill up their trash cans in Africa.
Yeah, they've clearly been to Starbucks. I see that straw. I know where that's from.
Look at the nightstand used as a entertainment system in the corner of their studio apartment.
Yeah, that's a yeah. No other furniture I'm noticing.
Nope. Oh yeah,
that's a real nice way to start your singing song there, sir.
He's getting his voice warmed up.
Yeah.
I thought that number would always be me.
Oh, he's a regular Johnny Cash.
I'll tell you what. Hey, Anuj, you got some fucking
competition. Oh.
You got some competition there, bud.
I thought I would be what I wanted to be. I thought that I could build a city.
Yeah, you messed up the words there, bud.
It has the lyrics on the screen.
Yeah, and the lyrics are right there, and you still.
I thought this was his favorite song.
Yeah.
But I can't even walk without you holding.
JBR Contrarian, he's not Garth Brooks. He's the evolved Pokemon Girth Brooks.
Chad, that's a good one. I like it.
That's what I call my penis.
Oh, come on. You had a good thing go. You had a good thing going there, buddy, and then you had to just drive it into the ground like your penis.
I was about to say, don't you have a name for your penis, Spirit?
It's Lil Spirit, Lil, with an apostrophe. Platty says R.I.P. Boogie.
He's about to fire off some more rounds in a school zone.
I can't even walk without you holding my hand.
Berg has a good one too. Gunt Brooks.
Pretty good.
I thought that I could do a lot on my own.
Conway Titty, I like that one too.
I thought I could make it all alone. I thought of myself as a mighty big man.
There's some irony in those lyrics.
Yeah, right. Can't understand why you picked to sing this song.
But I can't even walk without you holding my hand. No, I can't even walk without you holding.
Yeah, a walker with tennis balls on the bottom of it.
Lean Mean says, okay, there's so many good ones. Okay, Lean Mean says Johnny gasps.
Eric Fitzpatrick says blues non-traveler.
Brooks and Dunn. I was trying to find a Brooks and Dunn reference. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Oh man.
In my hand, the mountains too high, then the valleys too wide, down on my knees.
I don't think he's been on his knees in a long time.
I don't think he has enough cartilage left in him.
Yeah, otherwise those poor knees are gonna break.
I've learned to stand, but I can't even...
Wait, why is he flashing the fucking Baphomet horns? What's going on?
Trace Fatkinson.
Well, that's actually an Italian thing to ward off eagle, because what's his name from Van Halen used to do it.
Oh, Ronnie James Dio? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Baphomet thing though. He's singing about Jesus. He's got the old devil horns there. I don't know if I trust this guy anymore.
Lena Mean says he drinks Johnny's sitter. That's good.
Without you holding my hand.
It's funnier the more I think about it too.
Right.
I think that I'll make Jesus my all and all. When I'm in trouble, on his name I'll call. If I don't trust in him, I'd be less of a man.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine this guy singing the national anthem, right?
Oh,
you know how everybody has to fucking,
most.
you know how everybody has to like Mariah Carey the national anthem now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he could go the Roseanne Barr like approach.
Fat Benatar. That's it's breaking the
genre,
the country music genre, but I'll allow it.
We'll accept it.
Without you holding my hand.
Ralph went downhill. No, sir. This would be uphill for Ralph.
Yeah. This is Boogie. This is.
Oh, I can't even walk without you holding my hand.
He's crying.
I was expecting that. I was like, he's got to cry toward the end.
He's gonna water all the Africans.
Yeah, why is this for Africa? I still don't understand. Oh God, Steve Areno Dangmeister, Fat Whitman. That's fucking hilarious.
Maybe he's thinking about all the war crimes he committed in Africa.
Does he have white guilt for all of the food that he's taken away from starving African children?
He's just following in Sally Struthers' footsteps.
Jaw 411 says George Wait.
I knew he was gonna cry, but I still wasn't prepared for it.
Mountains too high.
Oh, the spider's got to go. And he got Patsy Decline.
Patsy Decline's pretty good. Oh god, Patsy Decline is like a really good fucking like garage rock band name.
I got one. Toby Heath.
Please to wipe down on my knees. I'm left to stand, and I can't even walk without you holding my hand.
Everybody, round of applause. Round of applause.
Oh boy.
And he's not out of breath. I'm amazed.
Wow.
He still has to sit down.
And
so
there's still
don't say
more
that
to
too
come
quickly.
from this guy. That's I still don't. I know as much as the audience does about that guy. Chad, he's all Chads.
I just post a link for a video and he plays it.
I just hope he's on the first floor, because if you lived under that guy, you'd hear every step this couple makes in their house.
Oh no. Well, it couldn't be any worse than the Dimension 7, the junkyard dog.
Oh, the guy jumping up and
down. So we are going to since Klaus's stream
Subject
Atomic
matter expert.
Yeah, since he's an expert in the domain of the paranormal and unexplained, we thought we would take a look at a unique community that exists on YouTube, because there's a lot of them.
Yo, what up, Soma?
We found VHS tards, we found toilet tards, and yes, there are Bigfoot tards. And when I say there are Bigfoot tards, I don't just mean like people who talk about Bigfoot. I mean, there is a subsection of people, much like TIs, who film empty lots and talk about how Bigfoot is right there. And you can totally see him right there. So we're going to take a look at a few of those people. But I need to go fill up my drink real quick. Because if you can't tell by my slurry speech, I haven't drank enough. I'll be right back. So, Chad, you and Klaus, you've got the floor for a second.
I'll be the sober one. I'm not afraid to drive.
There's no DDing in this. We all drive drunk or we all drive sober. That's it, man.
Oh, okay. I don't have any alcohol on me. Sorry.
Just smoke some peyote. Just smoke some peyote.
I don't know where to get some. I have a friend who did, but I haven't got a hold of him in a long time.
Spirit hit the nail on the head. Spirit needs to fill his pee jug. He's joking. That's a fake slosh. Spirit only smokes weed. He doesn't actually drink alcohol. He's just filling his pee jug right now. Oh boy. So I'll just go ahead and do my little shill, because it's about that time anyway. Streamelements.com/Lolbrary, streamlabs.com/Chadspirit/ship. Buy us a coffee at the Lolbrary Show. And then while we're waiting for Spirit to get back, how about
I'm back.
Okay. Well, hey, we gotta go faster than that.
You should get him a macchiato because it has milk in it.
A macchiato?
Yes.
I've never had a macchiato, I don't think. Or no, have I? They're really sweet, right?
Depends on if they use actual milk or they can replace it with coconut milk.
I'm just having
coconut don't have no titties.
Drinking some fucking whiskey and coke right now myself. So Bigfoot. Let's take a look at some of these Bigfoot people. So this lady, her name is Brenda Hawkins, the Paracryptid Hunter. and she goes around filming empty lots and looking for cryptids. Klaus, could you explain what a cryptid is?
So a cryptid would be something like the chupacabra, the Bigfoot, Nessie, Ogopogo, those kind of things.
Dog Man is another one that I see.
Yeah,
popping up lately.
so I hate that name because it's not really a good description, and some people say it's a lichen, but it's not really a werewolf, and it's a humanoid dog creature the size of Bigfoot. And if you go to Cajun country, they call it the Rougarou.
Well,
I think Joe Rogan shot one on a hunting trip, and he has it stuffed in his gym. If you've ever seen that picture,
I believe it.
Did he eat it?
I'll send you the picture in a second.
Okay.
So this lady has concrete evidence of Bigfoot. She sees Bigfoot everywhere she goes.
Hey, y'all. So I'm doing the outer perimeter check at the job, and I happened to look over this way.
This is at her job. She's doing this.
So she's doing this on company time?
A few things. Now, where I work at is completely gated up. And y'all remember me telling y'all that story about how something got inside the gates? And I still couldn't figure out how they got inside the gates. Well, there's like a little swamp area back here behind us. I believe where they come to as well. And I hope y'all can see through these little gate holes.
It's called a fence.
No, I'm pretty sure it's gate holes. This lady's an expert. She is a cryptid hunter.
Okay.
Yeah. You if you back up a minute, you can also take note that you can like see off in the distance, like you can see there's like houses and things. It's like this is not like this is rural if you like in city terms, right? But this is not rural by any means in terms of like thick forest or anything.
I hope y'all can see through these little gate holes. I definitely see some faces in there. I hope y'all do too.
Do you see the faces?
No.
Oh, no.
That's the reason why I stopped, because I did see him.
Enhance.
Oh, straight ahead. Y'all see them big old eyeballs looking at me?
No.
I know that's exactly what the hell that is.
Is this like a Rorschach test for her?
Oh man, these people. That's exactly like what it's like. Basically, they're like, as you'll see, they're going to be looking at all sorts of just scrub brush, right? And their brain is putting together whatever they want to see. I find it like really interesting that the people who believe the most in Bigfoot and those sorts of things, right? They're the ones who are more likely to see it.
Yeah, I understand where this phenomenon comes from, because like whenever you're walking to your hunting stand at like 5 a.m. and even though you have a rifle in your hand, everything like can turn into like an animal, like the shadows and stuff.
Right.
It plays tricks on you.
Well, and there's the phenomena of your brain taking abstract images and attributing, like, for instance, a face or a body to things that don't have those features, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like our brains are we're animals, and so our brains are in auto defense mode, especially like when we are in the wild, and camouflage exists for a reason, right? It's because the terrain is like it's not a singular color or dimension. It's all abstracted, colors and shapes. Anyway,
is that a stick or a snake? You never know.
Yeah, exactly. I've had that experience before too, where
Mhm.
like I freaked out and realized it was only a stick.
Everything.
But I never thought I saw Bigfoot.
Oh, wow. See, 1, 2, especially that one that's looking straight at me. Good God.
God, you see all those big feet?
Oh
That's a big boy.
Is she challenging its dominance by staring into its eyes?
Right. That's how you establish that you're the alpha foot,
The first one to blink loses.
the alpha squatch.
Noggin, too. This is going to be a little short. I just wanted to show you guys. 'Cause I can't really show you the company itself. But
She's that self-aware, at least.
I seen these before I turned my damn camera on, so I had to stop and get it on film. So yeah, I mean, you can see the shoulders of it, the long arms.
She's like in a completely different position now, though, right? Like this is a totally different area than she was looking at just a second ago, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't get it.
also, I'm probably gonna bring this up a lot in these videos. Like, okay, I'm gonna call your bluff. All right, Bigfoot's there, right? What is Bigfoot's positioning? Okay, in the 3-dimensional space that I'm looking at, because I don't understand like where Bigfoot is standing the way you have this framed, lady. Like either you're gonna have tiny Bigfoot that I can't possibly see all of the features you're describing because he's that far away, or Bigfoot, you're cropping his entire like upper half out and you're just filming his Bigfoot penis. Like I don't understand. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. In my opinion, like if Bigfoot was real, right, someone would have caught it on a hunting camp by now. You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, as you're gonna find out
What's your
from these
take on that,
people,
Klaus?
I hear like tales of people claiming they caught it and then it getting intercepted by government agents and then fake shit was, swapped out. I've heard those stories before. Those can't remember if they were out of Georgia or something like that. These
have you
guys
heard
claiming
about
that they had one
the
on ice.
have you heard about the phasing? I think they call it.
They can slip in and out of our dimension.
Right.
I've heard about that.
It's kind of like their predator cloaking device. We're going to learn more about that from one of the next people, I think.
Better wake up.
Sitting there just still looking at me. That is crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
I swear to God, these things are following me everywhere I go.
Yeah, it's almost like everywhere you go, you expect to see Bigfoot, and then you do miraculously. Weird how that works.
Maybe she's like releasing pheromones that are attracting the Bigfoot. To her. Like she's in heat or something.
They know I'm the Squatch lady.
Sausage. You're right. Oh, hang on, we're getting a
Larry
donation.
in Maryland wasted $4.20. The Lolbrary Show is so wonderful in bringing us new cows, not just the same 3 cows that every other channel is watching.
No, we would never do such a thing. I don't know why anybody would do such a thing. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, man. Employee of the month right there, Larry.
Yeah, I know,
Larry
and
MD.
appreciate the kind words, man. I like when the nice side of this community comes out too. So where were we? Oh yes, Squatch lady. So you think that maybe she's just covered in Bigfoot musk, and that's why she's attracting so many big feet?
Yes, and Jaber Conturian is saying in chat, big feet, big meat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
So what is your take on the Sasquatch, Klaus? Do you think he could exist?
I think it's possible. I mean, have you seen someone in a ghillie suit out in the woods before?
Yeah.
And when they're well hidden, do you really see them?
True.
No.
But then wouldn't he have to spend like a good amount of his time then just sort of post it up? Like how then would he hunt his prey and procreate and do
Well,
all
they're believed to be nocturnal creatures, so in the daytime they would hide. They have like these so-called nests. They'll find like branches stacked almost in a triangular formation, so they'll claim, "Oh, I found a Bigfoot nest," and this is where they sleep in the day, and then at night that's when they go out.
They go up in the trees, and that's where they lay their Bigfoot eggs in their Bigfoot nests. Do they feed their young by regurgitating?
I don't think they're birds. It sounds like a very reptilian trait. Now, maybe the lizard people do that.
Yeah. Now the lizard people, that's a whole other ecology that I would like to know about. How exactly does the skin suiting happen? How is it an actual suit, or do they like somehow?
I think a lot of us think they're wearing a skin suit, but they're saying that they're a hybrid between human and the reptilian, so they're able to shapeshift into a human form. But then when they smell blood nearby, they have a hard time maintaining their form. So if you see like images of like a celebrity or a politician where they appear to their eyes are doing something weird, or you see somewhere with the neck and the mouth, that's because there's some blood nearby and they can't maintain their form.
We hear about it all the time from Pastor Daniel. True story though. If I had to weigh in truthfully on the matter of the reptilian thing, I don't think if there's such a thing that exists, right? I don't think that they're so much shapeshifters as it's like a possession thing. It's like an invasion of the body snatchers. And in that instance, I can get down with the idea that certain politicians and high profile people are possessed by entities, right, controlling their physical form. I could get down with that. It makes more sense to me somehow than skin suits and transforming.
Well, I think through Hollywood magic, they would make it easier for them to get, like a skin suit. I mean, you got fat suits that Eddie Murphy wore.
But what about in the pre-Hollywood days? Like, what were the 1700s Illuminati reptilian people doing? Were they wearing powdered wigs and to hide their reptilian sleestackness?
That might explain all those powdered wigs and the lead paint that they'd put on their faces.
Yeah, I am not a reptilian.
The large cod pieces in their clothing.
I am a man. Chad doesn't get that reference either.
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move it away from it and scan around here again real quick, and then I'm gonna go back and see if he has moved. But they're all around here in this little area.
There's a whole gang of big feets.
Yeah, he's a lot like Slender Man. If you just move away, he transports.
So she's supposed to be at a municipal airport.
I don't know where she is. She just said she's at her work, and she's smart enough to not dox her work. But wherever it is, there's a perimeter fence with barbed wire around it. So it could be an airport.
Let's see if we can find our friend that was staring at me.
I tell you what, they're hiding a damn Sam Squanch at the damn Circle K.
Tons of faces back in there, yo.
He's out there to get himself some moon pies and some RC cola.
I can't believe that you've seen that show, Chad, and you didn't know what a piss jug was last time.
See if Buddy's still standing there.
Again, I want you to look at this framing. Now, first of all, I know that if Nikki's watching, he's spurging out over the fact that this isn't vertical and not horizontal. But that aside for a moment, look at this framing of like what we're looking at. Where are these Sasquatches? Like again, I am willing to suspend my disbelief for a moment and give you the benefit of the doubt. Sure, there are Sasquatches, but where are they? Like I don't understand the framing of this picture.
Damn, Jason Fritz coming in hot with a Midwestern reference of Lambert's. You guys ever been to Lambert's before?
No.
I have no idea what that is.
Bro. Lambert's is like
is it like a Perkins?
No. Don't you dare ever say that ever again. A Lambert's, imagine like a Cracker Barrel, but instead of just serving you rolls, they throw them at you.
Huh.
Pretty nice.
Like, I think I've seen this on the Food Channel.
Very, very popular.
Hmm.
Let me see where all the locations are.
Another one peeking.
I think Cotton Patch did that.
He's still standing there. I see his eyeballs still. Anyways, a little short video for y'all.
It's like a split second ago, she was like, "Where'd that Sasquatch go I was looking at?" Oh, there he is. I can see him clearly. I can see his eyeballs. She moved that camera like an inch between saying those two things.
I'm kind of wondering if she's part reptile and she's got like thermal vision. And she sees the heat signatures, but we can't see shit because we're not reptilian.
Much love to y'all. And blessings. And happy holidays.
Happy holidays. So this lady sees Bigfoot everywhere. This is by her hotel. So, mind you, again, I'm willing to suspend my disbelief. Like I want to, I'm an open-minded person, right? And when it comes to the paranormal and that sort of thing, and I'm willing to say, okay, maybe there is a Sasquatch, right? And I could see how in the deepest, like I've been through like Vancouver and Oregon and Washington before. Like there are some very thick forests there, and I could see how an animal could be in there and maybe go kind of unnoticed, because like there are a lot of whole miles of places that people have probably never been. So I'll grant that to this lady. But now, that all being said, this is by a hotel. This isn't like the deep northern Pacific woods, right? This is next to a fucking Motel 6.
Like, yeah, I can't imagine a Bigfoot wanting to come anywhere near like a city. You know, I figured they'd want to stay away from man as far as possible.
Right. They're not like again, giving the benefit of the doubt, I would assume that big feet are not like bears. They don't go and like rummage in people's trash cans, right?
Okay, so caveat, right? What if this entire time she just calls black people Bigfoot?
See, I thought that's what Roots Calhoun was doing when he said he saw Bigfoot in Chicago.
You know what? That makes more sense now. Somebody said something funny and then I missed what it was. I'll catch it later. Oh, Steve Reno Dangmeister, you were talking about tree rape. The Evil Dead. You guys have Klaus? Have you seen Evil Dead?
Haven't seen the first two all the way. I did see like
really
called,
whoever's keeping the list of movies that Chad needs to see, add that one also. Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. You need to see the trilogy. So
I watched most of the TV series. It wasn't too bad. It was all filmed in New Zealand.
The Ash versus the Evil Dead or whatever it's called.
Yeah, they had Lucy Lawless in there too.
I watched a little bit of it, but I just don't like camp for camp's sake sometimes. You know what I mean? I like the original movies because they are what they are, but it's like then when you try to be silly, and like the Sam Raimi shtick. I think I don't know. we haven't gotten to the hour where we take over for Virgie and Mersh talking movies and getting drunk at night. It's too early.
Of course, I haven't seen Star Trek Mystery Yes. I'm not a nerd.
You haven't seen any of the Star Trek movies?
Or the series or anything, no.
Okay. There's a lot of shit Trek out there, but you really should watch at the bare minimum Wrath of Khan for sure. And what's after that?
Also Return to Spock or something like that.
Hang on.
Roots fucked Bigfoot wasted $4.20 for the luscious Lolbrary. My favorite show in the evening. I listen to your boys while having nocturnal emissions from my non-threatening sexual sausage.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad that we can bring entertainment to you in that sensual time. Thank you very much. Yeah, what does come after is so Spock dies in spoilers for like a fucking 50-year-old movie. You should know by now, Chad. But no, that's the one where he at the end, right? Is Khan, and then after that's Search for Spock.
Yeah, and then he's an adult, and then they go get those blue whales.
Yeah, the fucking whale one I don't like. I've always hated that one. I like Khan. That one's fucking like a 10. Search for Spock is meh.
Well, they steal the time machine from Doc Brown in that one.
It's very contrived, even for like Star Trek logic. We'll kill off one of our main characters, but bippity boppity alien technology. Oh, he's okay. We know that we like tugged at your heartstrings like just a minute ago. Again, one of the only scenes in film history that I think you're allowed to cry at.
I don't know. Have you never seen Hachi?
No, I haven't. What is it?
Don't watch it.
I won't. Thanks for the heads up.
Don't watch it. It's something that'll make even the toughest man cry.
Y'all, we're sitting outside, chilling, smoking a cigarette. You know, you always get that feeling when you're being watched. These cars would stop getting in my way.
Yeah, cars, stop getting in her way. She's trying to film Bigfoot. Yeah, the motion picture, Mr. Yes's the motion picture is meh. Yeah, it's good. Like, look, it's for visually, it's amazing. Visually, it's probably one of the it might be the best Star Trek movie. But as a movie to sit down and watch, yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno and me are in the same boat. I like anime. I'm not stoned, but I like anime.
I thought you said you were meh about anime.
No, I'm a fucking total weeb. I'd venture to guess that I could probably
have a good one, Jabri Contrarian.
See you, buddy. I could probably challenge Sinister Charlie to a animated trivia and probably win.
Really? I was going to ask where you fall on the weeb spectrum, like up to Sinister Charlie.
Do you have a waifu body pillow?
I don't want to talk about it. My buddy got me a
Is that what
pillow.
Is that what you call it? Is your buddy?
Well, yeah, it has him on it. It's great.
I've seen the kind of women you're into, Chad. I was gonna ask if he's seen Xena Warrior Princess, but that's more of a lesbian fantasy show. What's up, Anuj? We got Anuj in the house.
Oh shit.
Hey Anuj, I got a question for you. Are you aware of the Sasquatch, of the Bigfoot? And does Bigfoot exist in India?
They just call that the Yeti.
Oh, hang on, we got a
Cartridge
definition.
wasted $4.20. Not technology. My cartridge was transferred to Leonard McCoy via mind meld.
Yeah, of course. He pressed his hand to your head and said, "Remember." I'm a fucking nerd. Thank you very much.
I didn't get it, but thank you.
Spock's Katra.
And by the way, Harley's Timeout, Akame ga Kill is one of the best fucking animes I've ever watched. It's a good show.
Yeah. But before we got the donation, Klaus brought up a good point. Is it a Yeti in India? Is that what I know? That's Tibetan, right?
Yeah, Tibet, Himalayas, that region, they would call it a Yeti.
So then Anuj, let me rephrase my question. Do they have any Yeti in India? Answer, please. I await your answer. Because we're gonna look at some American squatches.
Mm-hmm.
If these goddamn cars would get out of this lady's way.
Yeah. The business over there on the road and everything.
You see. One standing right there by the road, right by the tree too. You see how big
In some parts of the U.S., they refer to the Sasquatch as the wood booger.
Really?
Wood booger?
Yeah, wood booger is another term for the Sasquatch, depending on where you're at.
That sounds either like it could either be a Wisconsin term or a Cajun term.
Anuj says yes. I'm assuming that means yes. You've seen
He says
Yeti.
it is showing in Google. Yes.
Oh well,
Googled it.
I'm really glad. I'm really happy that you survived an encounter with the Yeti, Anuj. Wow, and you lived to tell the tale. You are a brave
He's dropping
man, sir.
another song. He's dropping another song.
Oh shit, you're dropping another song? Well,
Fuck yeah.
I'm sure that you will let us know, and I'm sure that you will give us the link. I'm sure of that. So cool. I look forward to it. Thank you, Anuj.
Yep.
Also, do you see how pixely it is?
Look at the glass doll eyes.
Mm-hmm. The funny thing is that I actually see more in these people than what Pastor Daniel shows. Like,
I don't think it's funny every time something's sighted, whether it's a UFO or a Bigfoot. It's always like the worst video quality when they show it.
Right. They can never pass by somebody who has their phone set to record in 4K.
You see the shape of it. And there's one standing right there too. See the outline of it.
So how come the people in that blue car didn't see it then? Spaghetti.
They're not blind, bro. I was about to say, because they're not reptilians, they can't see the heat signature of it.
Cool. Thank you, Anuj. I'll take a look at it. Maybe I'll play it at the end. Did you see what Spaghetti Eddie wrote?
Yes.
I hate you. That's fucking funny though.
For the cars, people, I do apologize. I see two of them. I swear these things follow me. There's one sitting right there by that tree too. Sorry, y'all. This is a busy road.
Dennis Rice says that they're not on meth, and that's why the people in the cars don't see the Bigfoot.
You know, we might be calling her crazy, but it might be like we might get a news report of this chick gets hung up in a tree and like splayed out, kind of like on. Have you guys watched The Ritual?
No.
Oh, look at me.
It was sounding like some kind of Wendigo thing if she's found up in a tree.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would highly recommend. It's on Netflix. Before they change it to $20. It's based in Sweden. It's pretty cool.
See if he'll move.
Laddie says, "Do they stand still for her?"
Yeah.
So if Sasquatch is just out he's observing these people just as much as they're observing him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is
What
is
if-
is Sasquatch a gang stalker?
What if, dude, you say that? You fucking say that. And
See, this is
Jesus,
how it goes. This is how it goes, guys. This is why we get the unfair label of always covering TIs. This is how it starts. It
So
starts with
Sasquatch is like a government employee now.
It starts with Bigfoot, and then you find out that the CIA is all behind it. Lou Ferrigno. Yeah, I saw that. That's it was the former head of their space program. Fucking crazy, right? But nothing to see here, folks.
I could see his face. They like watching traffic too, yo.
I don't think that Bigfoot would like watching traffic.
he's a people watcher.
But like Klaus said, he wouldn't he want to stay like as far away from people as possible?
No, man, he goes out with the girls on every Friday night, and he goes people watching at the bar.
They stand off the interstate and watch cars go by.
Or he's looking for the nearest gas station and get some Jack Link's beef jerky. You know, 'cause they featuring all the Sasquatch in their commercials.
Yeah, whenever
You son of
your
a
wife's
bitch! You almost made me spit my drink across my keyboard.
whenever your wife, or in this case Bigfoot, says that she's going out to the bar on a Friday night to go people watching, it means she's cheating on you.
With Bigfoot.
With Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. Bigfoot gets around.
Yeah, there's actually a hat you can get that says Bigfoot ate my ass.
Chad, I know
need-
what I'm getting you for your birthday.
Birthday, I want it now. If there's going to be an ROTC meetup, I'm going to have that on. That's how you're going to know who I am.
Streamelements.com/link in the description. Get Chad that hat.
And if you want to get me anything else, you have our PO box now. Look at that.
Why is this ticking? Yeah, be smiley. I'm with you. I'm with you. The amount that they've talked about it in the mainstream press, and particularly during really like very peculiar times to talk about aliens during COVID and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's the whole Project Bluebeam thing that they're going to be pushing out next.
We don't talk like a super lot about conspiracies on this show, but like that is one where I absolutely can see like the validity in like what they're saying about it, at least up to the sense that like they really want us to fucking believe in aliens right now. Like, which when the mainstream press tells me that I need to believe anything that strongly, I usually, my gut reaction is it's probably bullshit then, because otherwise they wouldn't be cramming it down my throat to make me believe in it.
I don't know how I don't know how you would ever say that, with the news being so trustworthy as it is. And honestly, how do I say this? I'm not good with words. I'm kind of okay. Go ahead.
There's a guy. He used to be on YouTube. If you are into this kind of stuff, go look up James Corbett. He used to be on YouTube. I think it's corbettreport.com. And he has a video called "How to Stage an Alien Invasion." I want to say it's called, and it is not like a cuckoo fucking presentation. Like, he goes into actual documents and history of like how what was that one guy who talked about Area 51? What's his name? Klaus?
Are you talking about the Lear guy or the other one? The one they raided his home?
The other one, the guy who was like the whistleblower on Area 51, and he turned out.
There was John Lear, and there was like another guy, and they raided his house supposedly to capture what they believed a sample of element 151 that they thought he stole.
I don't know if that's the
S-40
same guy I'm thinking of, but
he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. I can't remember his name at the moment.
No, I'm thinking of a guy from the '90s, like who started a lot of the Area 51 stuff.
Are you thinking of Art Bell?
No. I'm thinking of like a whistleblower guy. I'll pull it up later, but he turned out to like be heavily funded by the Clinton Foundation and stuff, and there's like just a lot of odd things. And the Rockefeller Foundation pumped money into
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar,
yeah,
yes,
that's
thank
it.
you.
He had
Yes,
the glasses.
yes.
And then you had one of the Podesta brothers who was talking about UFOs and shit. And they even featured him on the History Channel.
The one that really gets me is that the Rockefeller Foundation pumped money into studies to study the psychological effects of the aftermath of the Orson Welles War of the Worlds thing, and I'm of the belief that whole thing was kind of a stage psyop to study the effects of a potential like alien invasion on like people, and the Rockefellers partially funded that.
Yeah, because there are people like really freaked out over that.
So like it's been going on this long, guys. Like UFOs are a scam, guys. Aliens are a scam. They've been. Is it any coincidence that the first UFO sightings were in 1947? Gee, a lot of weird things happened around 1947. Certain little countries came into existence around 1947 that weren't there before.
What are you talking about? Hey, look up in the sky. There's an alien.
I know, exactly. Funny how like those two things seem to happen around the same time. I don't know. Anyway, Sasquatch. Squatching it.
I swear I see a face right there. And it's cloaked. And I seen that from all the way over here in this parking lot.
Damn, we got some smart ass people in chat, right? Jack Parsons was into like black magic and Aleister Crowley shit, and fucking Gene Roddenberry, who created Star Trek, like was knew L. Ron Hubbard, and like they fucking knew like Jack Parsons and shit. It's like, yeah, it's all weird.
I think Terrence McKenna had like a big thing too.
And then that all like ties into like the fucking Laurel Canyon shit too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like, guys, better wake up. This is how long they've been scamming you on all this shit. Our culture is a lie, guys. Always has been. This is why I'm so black-pilled. This is why I'm so drunk on a Monday night.
First it was Santa, and then it was UFOs. What the fuck, government?
And Santa, don't get me started on the appropriation of Saturn worship into Sinterklaas.
You can tell the difference. It's like you're looking through a portal almost when you're looking at a cloaked one.
Oh, shit, the Sasquatch got his own Stargate with him.
Yeah, no, he's cloaked. He's got the Klingon cloaking technology that the Federation outlawed.
He'll decloak as soon as he fires his phasers.
Man, we are like hitting all the nerd switches tonight. Nobody's brought up Dungeons and Dragons yet, but there's still time.
No, unless we want to start a satanic panic over it.
Mazes and Monsters. That's another one Chad needs to watch. The Tom Hanks one, where do you know which one I'm talking about?
No.
It's I want to say it's a made-for-TV movie, and it's like Tom Hanks really early in his
I
career,
see one standing back there by the tree too.
and
Me and my dad watched it on. I don't remember where we watched it at.
You've seen it? Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's wonderful, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, your dad probably showed it to you for like other reasons, right? Like this is what it'll do to you. This is why you have to stay strong, son, and not use any technology created after 1643. And
Yeah, I went to the store and I bought because all my friends were playing World of Warcraft. My dad took one look at it. He goes, "Oh, this is some Dungeons and Dragons bullshit. Like, I don't want you to get beat up in school, son. Like, I don't think I'm gonna buy this for you." It's like, well, this sucks.
See, the trick was that if your parents wouldn't buy you Dungeons and Dragons, you had to then play Warhammer, which is like ironically like way more gory and like more fucking mud and blood and shit, But yeah, that was the way you got around it. Somebody in chat will know what I'm talking about. Some other 40K players or something.
We got some guys that are fan of painting miniatures out there.
I never played 40K, but I do love wargaming.
I want to get one where it's standing right out in the open. And not paying me no mind, so it doesn't cloak itself.
Remember that this is right across from a hotel. So she's hoping that Bigfoot will just, saunter on out, uncloaked.
Yeah, man, she's eating her continental breakfast from Days Inn.
She got the last cheese Danish too.
They get those muffins from Costco, but they always cut them in half or even worse into quarters. It's like, nah, bitch, I want a full muffin. I thought this was the continental breakfast.
Yeah, don't they like use egg beaters too when they make like that big old bowl of
I don't have any 3-sided dice, but I have a lot of 6s and 20s.
I'm not mistaken. Something's standing there against that tree.
Lou Ferrigno says, I see a beehive.
It damn sure is. Its head's moving too.
So again, just like the last video I was talking about this in, I'm willing to suspend my disbelief and say, okay, there's a Bigfoot. Where? Like where in this framing is Bigfoot though? I don't understand like
Why doesn't she walk over to it?
You know what? There's a guy who is one of the guys that we're going to look at next. He had a video that I was going to put in the show links where he answered that very question because I thought it might come up. But the long story short of it is that it has to do with them trusting in your like vibrational energy and to like uncloak around you and fucking shit. 2-sided dice. You mean pennies? Yeah, Klaus knows what's up.
Checkmate. I use Chuck E. Cheese coins.
Did you ever play Dungeons and Dragons, Chad?
No.
What games did you play?
Gears of War and Halo 3.
Well, I meant like board or table games, but
yeah, you do need tabletop gaming.
Yeah, and at a youth group, I used to play Candyland and Monopoly.
Oh, sir, there's a whole
Sometimes
world.
Mousetrap.
There's a whole world you're missing out on. Like,
Yeah, but I need.
don't get me wrong. In the wrong hands, like Dungeons and Dragons can be very gay, and the culture that currently has their hands on it is incredibly gay.
But I think in the right autistic pairs of hands, it could be incredibly entertaining.
Oh yeah.
I would need. See, the thing is that I can't play it myself. I don't have any friends. So, like, you guys are my friends.
Well, you can play online with people. Friends. Like, funny enough, like other people in this community have been like, we should do a D&D game. Like, I'm starting to wonder if we shouldn't. But you know what?
We could stream it. We could get Tabletop Simulator. And
someone else is going to have to do it, though. I'm already running a show, and I've got a fucking life. I don't need a DM, like, on top of that. No, thank you. No, thanks. You'll find me hanging from the fucking ceiling.
So, unrelated, I'm looking for a new host of the show. You guys need to be able to. It pays nothing, but you need to be able to run OBS.
Well,
you gotta have a good mic.
If I mysteriously pass away anytime in the near future, I want you to all know that Nikki Fruit Loops did it.
Yeah,
I was gonna blame Hillary Clinton.
Oh no, it's Nikki all the way. He's rubbing his hands together, hoping that I'll meet my demise so that he can take my spot as king of the Lolbrary. I'm watching you, you fucker. What were we talking about? Bigfoot?
Sam Squinch.
I love Nikki. I'm just giving him shit. So this is another guy. This is Oregon Sasquatch Encounter. And he found an interdimensional doorway.
All right, my friends, I'm walking down the trail here, and I look up to my right, and I see a concentration of energy, and I'm thinking it's a Sasquatch.
Is there like a camp of all that concentration energy?
Like a camp where people go to concentrate? Are you saying?
I'm saying there's like he's saying there's some concentration energy. I'm just saying, is there like a place, like a specific, like, let's just say a camp where all that concentration energy is happening?
I'm sure if such a thing existed, there would be plenty of photographic evidence, right?
I went to the gym today and I did some concentration curls and I did about 6 million of them.
Really? That sounds like too much.
I find that difficult to believe. I'm gonna need to see a little bit more proof on those numbers.
Oh, hey, 1 second, I'm getting a call.
Yeah,
it's the ADL. Hey, we're not even talking about that.
It's funny because the Red Cross told me something else.
Oh, don't. Funny story. The ballpoint pen.
You know what happens when you Google that, right? If you Google when was the ballpoint pen invented, it goes to the ADL's website.
Do you get a different message if you use DuckDuckGo instead?
I don't know. Test it out, Chad.
If you use Bing, it just says, "Yeah, that bitch ain't real."
Because I don't want that tied to my IP address.
So I decided to put the camera on it. And look at that. Wow. That looks like a doorway. Like a interdimensional doorway.
Do you see the interdimensional doorway? I like how my pausing didn't make it any less blurry.
Does it have any higher quality than this?
Let's find out. This is at 480. No.
Of course not.
No, this is filmed at 480. This is as high as it goes.
Awesome.
The only photographic evidence of an interdimensional Stargate, which just so happens to be in Oregon, right off of a hiking trail, I think.
Yeah.
Way, like a interdimensional doorway. You guys can see it. Right there.
Well, if you wanted us to see it, like maybe hold your camera still.
That is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I think that's called Spanish moss.
What kind of drugs do you think this guy is currently on? That he's seeing interdimensional doorways. Peyote?
Maybe some mushrooms.
Yeah. Maybe LSD. I think I've never seen an interdimensional doorway tripping on anything, but maybe acid. He is in Oregon. Don't forget that.
You can definitely see. Don't focus out on me.
Is he currently at a safe injection site?
You can definitely see two sides of the doorway. And look at the sticks up top. See those sticks kind of going to a point?
So, like, I was looking at what I thought he was seeing, right? And no, now he's completely framing it in a different place. So, like, I gave him the benefit of the doubt that I was like, oh, this is probably what he's talking about, is that, like, little rectangular shaped thing of sticks. And no, it's not even that. So I don't. Where is the doorway? If this is so clear, why don't I see? Why? Ah!
I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but that is definitely an interdimensional doorway.
Definitely an interdimensional doorway. Wouldn't it be funny if oh shit, what's that guy's name? Was it Kurt Russell in Stargate? Who was in Stargate? Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny?
Yeah, he's one of them.
No, it was Russell Brand.
Wouldn't it be funny if Kurt Russell and like just like a bunch of fucking Stargate people just like burst through like this dimensional portal with fucking like lasers shooting after them and like
a whole bunch of Egyptians.
yeah, like coming through a portal, just firing fucking interdimensional lasers at each other. This guy is going, wow, look at that. Oh shit, we got a donation.
Platty wasted $2. If somebody captured Bigfoot in 4K video, would the professionals reject it for being too detailed?
That's a good question. Platty, thank you, Platty. He said if somebody caught Bigfoot in 4K resolution, would the experts reject it for looking too good?
Yeah.
Because I'd say it's CGI.
Yeah.
Well, and even just looking for some of these Bigfoot retards, I saw like other videos, just combing through videos of people in Bigfoot suits, right, just doing shit, and like there's some very highly detailed Bigfoot costumes that are rather inexpensive for the average consumer to purchase. But no, definitely interdimensional doorways.
I said, by the way, I said Russell Brand earlier. I meant to say Gerard Butler. Was Gerard Butler in Stargate?
Those are two very different people.
I don't know.
All of these people are very different people, Chad.
I'm drinking moonshine, man.
Sure, but those people are all still very different.
Yes, I know.
Yes, no, Dr. Till's right. It was Richard Dean Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
I see the right side of the
But he was in Stargate, right? Richard Dean Anderson?
Door. And I think I see the left or the left. There's a tree to the left that creates the left side.
I like how when we talk about movies, it's like only half remembered. Every time we get talking about a movie, it's like, oh yeah, have you seen that one movie? And Chad will inevitably say, no, I haven't. And then I'll start describing. I'm like, oh yeah, it's got like that one bitch, from like that one movie with the like ninjas and stuff. I don't remember. Anyway.
I definitely
Man, this
see
is
the right
this is a hard sell.
side of the doorway. That's not Sasquatch either. It's too square.
It's too square to be a
That
squatch.
is definitely a doorway.
The square
From
squatch.
here, it doesn't look that big. It looks like it might be 4 or 5 feet tall from here, just guessing. But it's so straight.
I'm surprised he isn't talking about the Fae folk.
Come on, focus.
I haven't seen any of them talk about that yet, but like or about fairies or anything. A lot of Dogman though.
Yeah, that looks like a doorway, like like an interdimensional doorway. You know, and Sasquatch can, and other beings, forest beings, can use.
He's looking for forest beans, guys.
Is that kind of like a foreskin?
Forest beans. I don't know if I would trust beans that I found in a forest. Yeah.
Is it talking about like deer shit?
Dennis Rice brings up a good point. Like, what if he starts hearing banjo music playing from a distance?
You can trade those forest beans for a lolcow.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe they could grow into a lol stalk that we could climb to the lol sky and fight the lol giant.
Interdimensional doorways to pass through dimensions.
Is that part of the interdimensional poop police?
Yes.
Somebody, I think it was.
a subsect of it.
I don't want to. I'm sorry if it wasn't you, but I think it was Lost Tejas Scooby said that he thought that guy was turfing it, that he wasn't for real. The interdimensional poop police guy. I don't know, man. That he's like, I've looked through his channel a lot. He's definitely TI'd. I think he's for real.
Yet he says it's the elusive penis tree that bears a dildo snake.
Pin that shit.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You win.
And I'm getting the feeling like these sticks up here.
Oh! I think he might be on the trail of the penis tree.
Have a purpose. I have a feeling they have an energetic purpose.
I thought they were just called branches.
The doorway.
No, they have an energetic purpose.
Or to concentrate the energy or something. But that has a purpose. What is that through the door there? That is definitely... I see the energy. The energy's different. What is that?
A bundle of sticks, says B Smiley 3.
I don't know if that's just something hanging or what. That's cool. I've never seen that before. I mean, I've seen portals, and I've seen
like I've never seen that before. Like I've seen like regular portals. Like I see those,
but
all
not
the time.
interdimensional portals.
I've seen sticks that get bent over to create a doorway, but I've never seen an energy.
So you're talking about the YouTuber Sticks
that was like active. That's cool. First time for me.
Whoa, dude. Tripping balls. I'm seeing interdimensional doorways.
Well, bro.
So this is the same guy. He's in the rain. You couldn't tell. And that's a cloaked Sasquatch. You see it?
There's a Sasquatch right in the middle of the screen, sitting on his rump in this open area.
Maybe
Probably looking right at me.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy is the interdimensional poop police.
Yeah. What if you're interrupting Sasquatch in the middle of his squat? Yeah. Huh? I went for it. I'm not saying that I fucking dunked the ball, but like I went for it.
You hit the rim at least.
It's like he's sitting on a hillside or just relaxing.
Cashflow makes a good point. What a boring guy. Sees portals regularly and does nothing with them.
Right. If you see a portal, you jump through that shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You think you'd throw like a rock with a string attached or something to test
Anything's
it out
better than here.
Right in the middle of the screen there. I think I can literally make out he's like sitting on his butt, his legs together, and it looks like he has his right hand up on his knee.
Oh, you see that? He's got his hand up on his knee, just chilling. Like, you know, like the sculpture, the thinker. That's what he's doing right now. It's just sitting in that position. What a majestic beast, the Sasquatch.
Yep. That's what I'd be doing if I was a Sasquatch. I'd be just sitting there chilling.
If I was a Sasquatch, I wouldn't be in the rain.
Yeah, very good point. Why would he be chilling in the rain? Isn't he? He's covered in fur, the Sasquatch. That's gonna get real wet.
Why would you want your Jordans in the rain? And why also would you want your weave wet?
No job to worry about. No.
Oh my God, Chad, you're right.
Bills.
Just hanging around all day, just watching
This guy
Dragon Ball Z.
This guy gonna complain about his landlord next.
Nothing you have to do to
goddamn white people.
Besides eat and drink and all the basics.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of streams of grape soda in the middle of Georgia.
Pretty good life. Just sitting there. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Steve Arena brings up a good point. Maybe Sasquatch likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
He's big too. I can see him. He's pretty far away, and
I still want to know where in this frame is Sasquatch. If
you don't see him,
if he's sitting, what is he sitting on? This is all just brush.
But he said he was cloaked.
But
yeah.
So then, does he have like uncloaking vision or something? Like, does he have the fucking gift of sight to see the Bigfoot and we don't?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure his pineal gland is not calcified.
He's a big one.
His third eye remains open. It's open as shit.
So let's go ahead and break this down for a second, right? So the Sasquatch has a cloaking device, but can't see across a field of some fat redneck videotape him with his phone.
Oh, it's not a redneck, sir. He's in Oregon. So no. This is an Oregon hipster. This is our.
That's worse than a hippie.
This is our man right here.
Hello, my friends of Oregon Sasquatch Encounter. I am back here in the forest on Friday.
Take that
Beautiful
fucking
day.
hat off, asshole.
I'm walking the trail with my dogs, like usual. And
we know another guy who walks his dog very regularly. We're gonna take a look at him in a little bit.
This guy looks like a very, very Jewish Mersh.
Oh, don't make me do it. God damn it. Now I have to do it.
Oh no.
Now it has to be done.
Not the stolen bit. Don't do the stolen bit.
But it has to be done. That's the problem is that when you bring it up, it has to be done.
Dr. Till, don't ruin
it. Happy? There. The universe is balanced. Everything is good in the world. And we can move on. We all happy?
And I see a Sasquatch in what I call shadow cloak. I asked if I could film him, and I didn't get any kind of negative energy. So I'm going to go ahead and show you really quick. And
he asked permission to film the Squatch, but he didn't get any negative energy. Hey, Sasquatch, is it like cool if I film you? All right, I didn't hear you say anything or give off any like bad vibes, so I'm gonna assume that means a yes.
It's like my sexual encounters. It's all like implied consent, okay?
I'm sure that'll hold up in court.
Yeah.
It's pretty good shadow cloak going on, so let's see if you guys can see it.
Pretty good shadow cloak.
So I'm walking on this trail here, and I look to my right, and I see this dark figure.
Uh-oh.
Can I just say this?
Are you gonna comment on him seeing a dark figure?
Well, whenever you zoom into a watermelon patch, you're always gonna find a Bigfoot. That's just low hanging fruit.
No, those are the shadow people.
Oh.
Oh, we'll get to that. Trust me. I got a new guy coming up after this. It's gonna be
see shadow people and Hat Man.
Oh man, the guy I've got coming up next after these Bigfoot guys, oh man.
Does he see the black-eyed children?
He sees a lot of things when he's on his astral projections.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. So I did watch this one. This is one of my favorites, okay? So I want you to take this in, right? Get a sense of the like scope of the scenery here, okay? You have like an idea of like the layout of this like place that he's looking at right now, right?
Across these
look where he's
here.
zooming into, okay? See that one bush?
Mm-hmm.
The one he's focused on? How tall is that? How tall is that? Because it's like right next to that tree over there, right? Like that is like ankle high, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like an ankle high bush, right? Now listen to what he says.
The light is messing with his shadow cloak. So one thing you guys should understand is light plays a huge role in their cloak. It changes their cloak. If the sun comes through the trees, it'll change the way they look sometimes. They fade in and fade out. But he's right, and he was sitting right in these ferns.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? He's sitting right here.
He's too small to be a Bigfoot. Then,
yeah,
if he's
like where is Bigfoot? Where is Bigfoot? He would be crushing that fern.
That's his brother Littlefoot.
I was about to say, does he think he sees a puckwudgie?
Like Bigfoot is like 7 feet tall, and like and he's like bigger than a bear.
Have you ever seen one?
I guess not.
Maybe it's the same size as Snooki, but just has large feet.
Like this is an ankle high bush. Where is Bigfoot? Where is Bigfoot in this picture?
How's he gonna have the strength to move those feet around?
You see what I'm seeing? This is the part that really, like, the consternating part for me.
I'm thinking this guy's seeing like gnomes or like fairies.
Yeah,
you know, but
right. If
they're
you
just
attributed
way
this
too
to,
small.
if you attributed this to gnomes or leprechauns, I'm like, okay, like I can see where maybe you'd see a leprechaun there. But how is Bigfoot framed in this photo?
He was
Wait,
really his.
By the way, two things. One, there is a gnome or a leprechaun community out there, and I will find it.
Oh, goddamn yes. Goddamn yes.
Two?
Hey, by the way, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I just want to throw that out there. Not
Yeah, next
related
month.
to what you just said or anything.
Two, when you get a chance, Lena Mean made just something. It's pretty good. It's in
Okay,
general.
I'll take a look.
All right.
Blind. Oh, he's starting to come back. All right. You can kind of see him in there. Sorry for the bad camera work.
Oh, the bad camera work. Now he apologizes for it. Okay, Lean and Mean.
But at least it's in horizontal and not vertical.
True. I think Lean and Mean found him, guys. See, it's clear.
Lena means one of the chosen ones. He can see it.
Mm-hmm. This is why I can't see it. I don't have Sasquatch communication. I need to watch this guy's tutorial on how to communicate with the squatches.
Hey everybody.
Does he start
I
wood
want
knocking?
to speak about Sasquatch communication. I mean, who doesn't want to talk to Sasquatch, right? It's possible.
Who doesn't want to talk to
It really
Sasquatch?
is. I have spoken to the Sasquatch people many times. They've spoken to me and given me messages.
Wait, did he say Sasquatch yeah, Sasquatch people. Okay. You talking to other Sasquatch retards in your community doesn't count as talking to Sasquatches. Those are like two different things, though.
May I make an observation? You notice how he's speaking softly?
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
because
carrying
he's
a
carrying-
big stick. You son of a bitch.
Let's get that Roosevelt energy.
Yeah.
Don't you dare compare this retard to Teddy Roosevelt.
But it wasn't easy to get to the point where I'm at now. So it starts with gaining their trust. They're not going to talk to you if they don't trust you. So what you need to do is you need to gain their trust. And the only way you can do that is by being pure in heart and pure in intent.
Wow. That's really awesome and noble of you that you're so pure of heart and pure of intent that Sasquatch lets you into his private sanctum. Wow. Way to humble brag about your pure heart and your pure intent. Something tells me that this guy doesn't have pure intent.
I'll have you know that he
especially when he's in a school zone.
He got beat up by all the other Bigfoot people, and then the Sasquatch took him in, and then he had to wax a car, like wax on, wax off, and then paint a fence and stuff, and he learned karate.
So when you go out to the woods, like you see here, you can't go out with an agenda. You can't go out with an intent to...
You can't go out trying to subvert somebody's culture or anything.
Oh,
try to capture them on film or prove they exist or hunt for evidence or anything like that.
Oh, so you can't go out with the intent to prove they exist. So what are you doing, though? All of your videos are going out showing evidence of Bigfoot. So are you lying to the Sasquatch then? To gain their trust? Did you tell them, oh no, Sasquatch, I would never film you and upload them onto YouTube? Does Sasquatch know that you have a channel with multiple videos of him? Huh?
He's like, okay. What's your camera doing in your hand right there? What you doing with that camera? Why is it pointed at me?
You're a fraud, sir. You're lying to the Squatch. You're exploiting the Squatch's trust and his lack of access to stable Wi-Fi.
The only Squatch I believe in is the poop Squatch.
You just wait until Bigfoot finds out about what you've been up to, sir.
You're not going to get anywhere with them if you're going out with that kind of intent. And they can read you. Believe me when I tell you, they can read your intent and read your mind and read your energy. So the moment you come out here, even before you come out here, they know you're coming. So you have to get right with yourself, with your heart. No expectations, just come out and be open with them, and with a yearning to want to learn more about them as a people. So when you do that, and when they decide to finally work with you, they will start communicating with you in the best way they see fit with you. It could vary. Every person's communication with Sasquatch can be different. It can start out basic with basic 3D physical things such as
yes.
Lena Mean's just getting a bit fucking carried away with these.
Oh no.
Wood knocks such as, them giving you verbal noises like hoots and
Okay, that's fucking hilarious. I see him, guys. I see him.
He's just hanging with the boys.
I believe in the Squatch now. Okay.
Dr. Till's writing FBI statistics on the Sasquatch now.
Oh no.
howls and stuff like that.
That's funny as fuck.
Breaking branches, all the physical things that can basically be a form of communication to you from them. Another good physical form of communication.
This one's also great too. I didn't see this one. I don't know how I missed him. Just chilling next to that little bush.
I've watched Harry and the Hendersons before. I didn't even make the connection.
Dude, I saw it in the theater. That shit was loud as fuck when he was roaring.
I remember the TV show. I don't remember the movie. I don't think I ever saw it.
Yeah, it got cut off, Lena. Yeah.
So this next guy, I have it zoomed in. This next guy I found today. His name is Astral Master, but I'm gonna call him the Ass Master.
I prefer the name Asshole Blaster.
So the Master Blaster here is Chad. What do you know about astral?
He runs Bartertown.
What do you? Another reference that Chad doesn't get. Chad, what do you know about astral projection, though?
I heard that isn't astral projection where you're just projected in the middle of fucking nowhere in space or something?
Kind of, sorta. I think.
So basically, it's like you're pushing your soul out of your body into a different dimension. Mm-hmm. And there's this thing called the Akashic Records, and the people who astral project seek the Akashic Records because everything recorded in the past, in the present, and in the future are in these records, and they refer to these records to try to see the past or look for answers in the future. And so a lot of psychics claim that, they astral project to get all these images.
So this guy is going to teach us how to take our astral projection to the next level.
But there is a danger to it. So you need to have a tether to your body.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could become lost and not be able to get back.
Yeah.
And while you astral project out of your body, you're vulnerable. And something could get back in and possess your body.
If you get lost, you become one of the Lost Boys. You drive cool, dirt bikes and shit.
I think it's more like you float away into infinite nothingness forever.
Do you at least get to see it? Because that'd be kind of cool.
Probably, as you're like just floating endlessly into the void. Sure.
Hey, we'll never have to eat or drink ever again. I'm just looking at some cool ass stars. I'll bring some Dungeons and Dragons and play with myself.
So, I want to get this out of the way too, right off the bat. There's been a couple people that I've showed on here where I don't know. I don't know if they're a bit or not, right? There's been a couple people where I even put it to a vote in the chat, and even the chat can't decide one way or another. There was that one guy, that NoFap gamer, right? Like, I could not tell if he was a bit or not. I still to this day don't know if he's a bit or not. But this guy, when I first found him, I went, this has to be a bit, right? This has to be a bit. And then I looked at his channel more and I watched a few of his videos, and by a few I mean a lot. And he's been doing these for a while. This is not a bit. I want to assure you guys, this is not a bit, okay? I had the same reaction that you may have, but I assure you, this guy is not a bit. He's the astral master, and he's gonna teach us how to take our astral projection to the next level.
All right, so I'm gonna just let y'all know how I got to the point where I started experiencing all these different things besides the astral projections, okay? Like how I got to the black voids more, how I got to see the tunnel and the realities warping and shit like that, and just how I got to be like floating outside when I exited and see, like, you know, making toys and shit with my awareness, with another awareness there doing it with me and shit like that.
You dig?
I wonder if he's a juggalo.
This is I've seen I'm gonna say this word carefully so it doesn't get misconstrued as a different word. I've seen wiggers. This is next level.
Oh, he's a
wiggerness.
Oh no, dude, he's a wigger on the astral plane. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, guy, we haven't even started to go down this fucking astral vortex wormhole.
Oh boy.
Buckle your fucking seatbelts, boys.
Did he find himself an inward pass while he was astral projecting? That's what I
God, I hope so. I haven't found an end drop yet, but you rest assured if I do, it's gonna be on the Lolbrary Show.
More how I got to see the tunnel and the realities warping and shit like that, and just how I got to be like floating outside when I exited and see, like, you know, making toys and shit with my awareness, with another awareness there.
He's making toys with his awareness with another awareness. What the fuck is this? Fucking.
Is he in the North Pole?
Like I was just like floating through space, right? And I came across this planet. It's green and shit. Had these green Martian homies on it, and it's called Planet Namek, right? Well, so this short bald motherfucker comes on, and he starts blowing up the planet, right? He cuts this one inward in half, and for 3 episodes, right? Get this, dude goes from a transition from black hair. Well, now he's got blonde hair, and now he's like a lot stronger. I don't get it.
Oh, Dennis Rice, you're gonna want to pour another drink for this guy. He's strap in, guys. This guy's awesome.
Doing it with me and shit like that. I got videos about all that stuff if you want to see it. But how I get to these extra layers of dreaming, right, is by doing mindfulness meditation.
Now he's talking a lot about lucid dreaming too. I don't know if he specifically like mentions it, but like, Klaus, can you explain what lucid dreaming is about?
Isn't that where you're able to control your dreams? Like
Yes, more or less. It's like you're lucid during your dreams. You're aware that you are within the dream, and you're therefore like controlling the dream, I guess.
I lucid dream constantly. It's like almost the only way I dream.
Really?
That's awesome.
It sort of.
I don't dream really at all anymore.
Yeah, you're an adult.
Oh, yeah. Well, either that or I just don't remember it, or if I do, it's like I don't want to remember.
If I get a lucid dream, I get like this. I get to play it through again. So I go back to a certain point in the dream, like a save point, and I like try to change the outcome. I'll try to do a different path and see how a different outcome happens.
I get those.
Like,
go ahead.
Like last night, man. Like I remember all my dreams, all sort of like it's like because I have a bunch of smaller dreams and then one big dream, right? And like last night, I just murdered like 4 or 5 exes. It was a great time.
God damn it, Chad has you have like anger issues towards women.
Mostly, yeah, actually,
just
specifically
noticing.
the white ones.
Yeah.
Lay in
Just
bed,
noticing it.
right, is by
Is this your
doing my
subordinates?
Say
Chad,
again?
are these your subordinates at work or?
I don't want to get into it.
mindfulness meditation. I lay in bed and I listen to a sound around me, and I kind of just, if you've been meditating for a while, you already know what I'm talking about. I don't really need to go too deep into it, but for the people who don't know, you kind of lay there and you could do it sitting too, but you just pay attention to what's going on right now.
It's like you just like lay there and like you just like don't think about anything. It's like you just empty your head of like all your thoughts, bro, and you just like take all those thoughts that you would have, right, and just like nothing at all, right? You just like empty your head, right, and you just don't think about anything. You just like sit there.
Have you guys ever had a dream where you're running, right? And then you trip, but you trip in real life basically on your bed and you like fucking spaz out?
No.
Kind of, sort of, yes.
I've had the dreams where I'm running, but then all of a sudden I'm running on all fours and I'm going faster.
Oh.
I've had those dreams where you go to like punch someone or something and you just like go and you hit it like weak and wrist armed and you're just like, why am I punching like this?
Like you pay attention, like if you listen real close, there might be a slight hum in the background of this video, and that's my computer humming. So if I'm laying in bed and that's the only sound I can hear, I will listen to that hum and concentrate on it. Even though I don't fucking want to do it for 30 minutes, I will force myself to do it for 30 minutes. When the air vent comes on, I'll listen to that. Concentrate. I'll do light concentration, and then I'll do a couple, about 15, 20 seconds of like hard concentration where I'm really focusing on it. Then I'll go back to the light concentration.
He likes to take it light and hard.
Lena Mean is comparing him to Eminem. This is his cousin Skittles.
For like a couple minutes, and then I'll hard concentrate on it.
Notice the nose rubbing.
And what this is doing is it's training that part of the brain.
Maybe. Just pointing it out.
But like the whole listening to a fan, it sounds like he's got tinnitus and he's
brain that becomes a
fan so he can sleep.
No, Mr. Flesh Helmet. No, this is actually Michael Rappaport's Twitter son that he poses as to harass people.
Aware of the surrounding.
I like that he couldn't be bothered to put on a shirt when he made this video.
Area.
You just need to show off his traps, bro.
You can also just make it more of a vague awareness where you're kind of just becoming aware of all the sounds and shit like that. All
Dr. Till says I like his coat rack.
all the things in the room and stuff. But you can't concentrate so intently on everything at the same time. It just becomes more of like all the sounds put together. You're kind of aware of everything at the same time.
It's like I take a bunch of these Adderall, and then like I just like I like sit on the edge of my bed and I like listen to the fan of my computer for like 60 minutes straight, like just focusing on that. Crazy, bro.
Is he taking notes from like Chet Hanks so he can like, come up with his own White Boy Summer ditty?
Do some of that too.
Hey, it's always White Boy Summer on the astral plane, okay?
But for some reason, when you do that and you keep doing it, for like, I'm talking about like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, like probably about like 4 weeks, you'll start to notice, if you already astral project and lucid dream, you'll start to notice that you're becoming aware during different shit that you weren't aware of before. And you're starting to be able to make the projections last longer and all kinds of shit like that. Mindfulness meditation is the key.
Well, if you make a projection last longer than 4 hours, you need to see a doctor.
Astral projection, all right? It might not necessarily be the biggest thing that you could do to get your first astral projection. You need to really train your subconscious to even become to think about if you're dreaming or not. That's what you need to get in your head first. But once you can already lucid dream and astral project, mindfulness meditation is like lifting a weight to get yourself to be able to experience more and become more aware and more clarity and all that stuff like that. So that's how I got to the tunnels and all that different shit, was through mindfulness meditation.
Yeah, Chad, you want to see the tunnels and the diamonds and shit? Then you gotta listen to the fan in your computer and not think about anything else. And that's how you fucking gain fucking mindfulness powers.
Chad muted himself. I don't know how that.
Oh, he's probably
moonshine's sitting.
Sorry. No, I'm a nicotine addict and I usually chew, but I can't chew and drink at the same time, so I smoke.
You're not a camel. So this guy just gave you like his little primer on astral projection and why it's dope, right? What do you think he does with his astral projection when he does it? What do you think he uses it for?
I can feel something. I don't know why, but I feel something sexual.
Yeah, just
so you think he's going after big booty bitches?
Just put a pin in that.
All right, so how deep does astral projection go?
Oh, fucking, it takes
now what I mean is
deep.
Takes it balls
when
deep.
you're a beginner,
like it goes like Italian Spider-Man's dad when he was 8. Dog.
It's like first you got to start out like kind of small, but then gradually like you kind of like your tolerance gets better and you like you know, it's like you stretch out a little bit and then like you can use like bigger and bigger. Like, wait, are we still talking about astral projection?
It's like you're going into this new world, okay? And the first things you probably try to do is you try to fly. You'll probably try to just do like little powers and stuff like that.
You know, like powers and shit, like bro.
Yeah, dog.
Like
like have you ever seen the Chronicle, dude? It's like the Chronicle.
Like
have you guys seen the Chronicle?
I have not seen the Chronicle.
Ah, that's 2 in a row, bitches. Look at me.
I've seen the Chronicles of Riddick.
I've seen the Chronicles of Riddick too. It's actually not that bad.
Not terrible.
It's not terrible. It's like it's not good by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not bad.
The Chronicle is terrible.
But then again, like this is coming from somebody who thinks John Carter of Mars is like not that bad a movie.
I like that one.
I thought it was okay. The only reason that people didn't like it is just because of the goofy name.
Be real with you, man. When we watched that Poop Monster movie during one of our movie nights, I enjoyed the fuck out of that.
And that was horrible.
Oh, the thing with the Deja Thoris and the was it the John Carter Mars? She was actually supposed to wear an even skimpier outfit.
Right. She's supposed to basically be naked.
It's pretty much, it's supposed to be just her tits out all the time, if you look at the old artwork.
Correct. So yeah, and like, but with astral projection, you can like jump real high, like John Carter and shit in that movie.
Like hand
probably try to have sex with females after a while or whatever.
Okay.
What?
Yep, I was right.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did Chad? How did you know, Chad?
I can just.
These are like
It's because this guy has sex offender written all over him.
I was about to say, does he have a Grindr account?
beginning things that you do.
He doesn't have a beard.
Astral projection goes a lot deeper than that. Now, a lot of people don't know about this stuff. This shit that I'm talking about right now is stuff that only advanced people know about, and that people don't really talk about.
Advanced, unemployed, undereducated people know about. Like high school, not even high school, like GED, dude.
Like, I failed the GED. That's how fucking bad it is.
You have to be really fucking stupid to believe in this shit.
I knew a guy who faked his GED to get into college.
Jesus Christ.
I could probably like fill out a GED form for like $1,000, you know, if anybody's got a, you know, dumb kid or anything, you know, just hit me up.
Hey, 4 years of high school or like a couple hours of a test.
Right. You know, I could, you know, just
You
throw
guys
it
always
into
heard
a
it called the good enough diploma because it's good enough.
just throw it into a donation, you know, nobody will know. Yeah. So astral projection.
Like when you watch these astral projection videos on YouTube, they don't really mention shit like this. They don't really talk.
They don't talk about like fucking chicks and like fucking shooting webs from your hand like Spider-Man and shit.
About the tunnels, and they don't really.
Oh, they don't tell you about the tunnels. It's a big
Tunnels under LA.
Big tunnel doesn't want you to know.
The Boring Company. You ever heard of the Boring Company, dude? It's like a shell company of Tesla to funnel even more government funds into Tesla, dude.
Like all those fires in California, it was so they could build a train rail.
Yeah, that's all.
PG&E is super corrupt too, man.
Yeah, man. Like he's like Elon Musk is making flamethrowers now, dude.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean that's like some 2018 shit.
Why
right
do
there.
we need flamethrowers at this point, though?
But you don't get it, Spirit. They're Tesla flamethrowers.
Oh, so they
slap a Supreme label on it, and fuck.
Do they run off cold fusion or something?
No, they just like the cars somewhat do. It runs off of coal.
Mm. Did you know that moonbeams are cold? Did you know that they don't want you to know about the tunnels and that you can have sex with broads on the astral plane? Did you know that Did you know that the greatest lie ever told is that you can astral project yourself to go fucking rape chicks?
You ever wanted to like what would you do in in a place with no consequences? And every guy in the same thing automatically says rape.
We're getting too far ahead of ourselves. There's I'm still
this guy about to go to Argentina.
A little bit via astral projection.
There is shit that you can do in astral projections that you would have no fucking idea that you never thought that you could do.
You ever have a dream that like doesn't even make any sense
Yeah, I was
at
looking at
all?
the works where the kid fucks up his line.
He is the grown-up version of that kid, though.
You ever have a dream?
Okay, you're scaring me, Chad. You're like way too good at that voice.
That kid was like, that kid's older than me now, so.
There's a lot of stuff that is not necessarily an astral projection that you can do that is just fucking crazy that you would never think that you could do. Like being in a black void and imagining an image and then having the image perfectly be there.
Oh, wait, just wait, Lou Ferrigno. This guy will teach you all about how to do that.
Like there are different abilities that you can have when you're asleep and you become consciously aware. It's like the brain is turning off some sort of filter when you go to sleep, and you have access to these abilities that you're subconscious during it, so you don't even know what the fuck's going on. The memory is, you are not.
Look how fucking twitchy he is. Did you see that?
Jesus Christ.
Look at his hand. Watch his hand.
During it, so you don't even know what the fuck's going on. The
So,
memory
he's not
is
holding
you
it
are
still.
not remembering shit.
God, dude. That is that is not just enthusiasm about astral projection.
You're not remembering shit. Just like I didn't remember to take my Zoloft prescription today, or yesterday, or the month before that.
Oh no, dude! I think he remembered to take some fucking meds.
He's about to start hands-free projectioning.
That is happening when you're asleep. I'm telling y'all right now, there is so much activity and different things that happen when you are asleep that you are not remembering.
Oh,
You're
just
not
wait,
aware
Dr.
of it,
Till.
you're not remembering it at all, and it's probably been happening your entire life.
Oh my God! Like things have been like happening your entire life, but like you don't remember it, like because you're like asleep and like things are happening to you while you're asleep, like your entire life, but you don't like remember it happening because like you were a baby at the time and you didn't understand the context of what was happening to you.
Yeah,
you know what
bro,
I'm
like-
talking about, bro?
Yeah, bro, like you were born in 1997 and you were 3 years old when 9/11 happened. Everybody talks about it like it was a big deal, but you don't remember it. Things happen to you all the time, bro.
Like maybe I got molested, maybe I didn't.
Now, what I mean is
Like
like
things were happening to you when you're asleep, just like Italian Spider-Man's father.
I've become aware in deep sleep before.
I think we found out how to astral project. You just have to be molested as a kid.
And then you can speak through Zofalo and Satan and Jesus Christ and
aware
Allah.
during transitions from deep sleep to astral projections. I've become aware during transition from astral projection to astral projection. I've become aware during the whole process of waking up from a dream to being awake in real life. I'm telling y'all, there is so much shit that you are missing when you are asleep and unconscious. I'm talking about dream realities turning into two-dimensional planes and warping in a tunnel, and you
Wait, but
travel.
wouldn't a two-dimensional plane be like a drawing?
Yeah, it would be flat image.
Yeah.
Through the. I'm telling y'all, there. Okay,
I think
I'm
this
talking
guy
about
roofies his own drinks.
being in.
He roofies himself.
He goes to roofie a bitch and she just switches the glass.
Bro, okay. You've noticed the black voids thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put a pin in that, okay? They don't want you to know about black void, okay? Like the big black void, it's fucking. They don't want you to know, okay?
I'm telling y'all, I'm talking about being in black voids. Completely black voids where there is nothing, and anything that your mind imagines creates. Almost like a blank sheet of paper, but it's not white, it's all black. And
Mr. Madison, what you have just said is the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for listening to it. May have God mercy on your soul. I will let you no points.
You are in this empty void that is like a canvas that you can start painting realities onto. Okay, now when you're in deep sleep, I'll make another video about that. But I'm telling y'all right now, dreams are just the tip of the iceberg of what is happening.
It's just giving you the tip, just the tip.
What you are experiencing when you go to sleep is not, you're just remembering the dream. That's the only thing you remember. And some people barely even remember their dreams. Okay, but when you're dreaming, you're not remembering how you got to the dream. You're not remembering how the dream formed. You're not remembering what's happening when you're in other stages besides REM sleep.
Lou Ferrigno sussed you out, dude. He said Chad saw one movie. You're able to quote one movie.
Dude, I've watched Billy Madison so many times. I could quote that movie like a motherfucker.
So I think we already knew where this was going.
Don't forget.
But Chad, you want to actually let's
no.
let our guest do it. Klaus, you want to read the title of this one?
Sex and astral projections or lucid dreams.
To like and
Is
subscribe.
this guy about
so
to
the
give like
YouTube
a pickup
algorithm
artist
can-
seminar?
Yes, but in astral fucking projection world.
Show other
Does
people my
Jack
videos
Murphy know how to astral project?
I hope not, because I don't want.
He made a whole business off of projecting.
Zing! You win, sir.
You like my content. So in this
Do you
video,
have
I'm
like
gonna
a
talk
beard you
about
can put
something a
on
little.
him so he looks like Jack Murphy?
We need a Jack Murphy beard.
As a matter of fact, I don't have a specific Jack Murphy beard, but I have a beard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
little freaky, right? I'm gonna talk about sex and astral projections, okay, and lucid dreams are the same thing. So, sex is the #1 thing that you will do most likely in an astral projection. It's the
It's the #1 thing you're gonna do in astral projection.
It's not looking for answers for developing yourself
Right.
into a greater consciousness.
Right.
is the #1 thing that you will do most likely in an astral projection. It's the #1 thing that I do.
It's the #1 thing he does when he's astral projecting.
That's how that one chick ended up with the space baby.
Astral projection / lucid dream. The first thing that's on my mind is to have sex. To go find a girl to have sex with.
This is a Popeyes. You need to have your order, or please leave the store.
It's the first thing that's on my mind every single time. I have to literally go to sleep with the intent that I want to do a specific other activity besides sex, to not just immediately get conscious in a dream and go try to have sex with a girl.
Look, it's not his fault, okay? The fucking astral realm is just pulling his dick in like constantly.
What was the date for this? Was this during November that he was making this?
That's a good question. Anatomically correct Liberty Prime calls him the astral incel. I like that.
Sex and astral projection goes like this. You pop up wherever you become conscious. It can be in the middle of a dream. It could be anywhere. It could be at the beach. It could be on another planet. It could be in the mall. It could be in a fucking supermarket. It could be at the corner store. It could be in your house. It could be on the moon. Like, it could be anywhere you can imagine that you could pop up conscious in these damn things. Most likely it's
You
not
could
gonna
have
be on
like
the
fucking
moon.
sex on the moon, bro.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Step two, after you done fucking the bitch in the supermarket with a parsnip, you wake up and your bed's all wet for some reason. I don't understand that part, but
That was really specific. A parsnip. Like I said, really fucking a specific fucking vegetable. It's not even the most phallic shaped vegetable in the grocery store either. That's the funniness.
Like, it could be anywhere you can imagine that you could pop up conscious in these damn things. Most likely it's not gonna be on a fucking moon, because you've never been on the moon. So when I pop up, usually most of the time, I mean, it's like 50-50. Usually I'll pop up in the middle of a dream, or I'll be in my house.
Lou Ferrigno says it's the astral slut's fault. She was asking for it with that dress.
Immediately what I will do is go through the wall if I'm in my house. I'll
go through the
my
fucking wall like Casper.
I'll fly up in the air, or I'll fly around my neighborhood and I'll try to find a girl. Remember, it's not all the same people in real life. You might see, I rarely ever, like 0.1% do I ever see somebody that I know in real life in these things. So it's all going to be
and then
just random.
I take this magical serum, right? And I go from this fat man into what you see now.
It's just, look, I'm not going around fucking bitches that I know in real life. They just be like random hoes and shit in the astral world. So it's all good.
Yeah, man. If it's in the astral world, like, you know, a bunch of people died at astral world. You know, it's because I.
Oh god. I just forgot about that shit. There was a portal there and eyes and shit.
Oh shit, Bigfoot. You heard it here, folks. Bigfoot did 9/11.
Bigfoot did Astro World.
Never see somebody that I know in real life in these things. So it's all gonna be just random entities that you never even seen or know. So I'll fly around until I find a girl, and I will literally just start having sex with the girl. I'll literally just go up and start having sex with the girl.
So I'll fly around, right? And then I just literally go find some girl and go start having sex with her. That's what he said.
Unlike in real life, where she just says "fuck no" and throws a drink in my face,
or sprays him with some mace.
Sprays me with mace. In this world, right? She can't say no because she doesn't have a mouth because I told that bitch to shut up.
This is ghost rape, right?
Yeah. What if he's the guy who's raping Tommy Allsup?
You know, I thought the same thing, right? I was gonna make a joke, right? Like one time I like flew in through this like window, right? And then like there was this one chick, right? And like she was like kind of skinny, right? But like she had this like really hot British accent, right? And then like but she like seemed like she wasn't into it, but like her no's were yeses, right?
No means yes and yes means anal, dude.
Yeah, I know. I think I thought the exact same thing. I think we solved the Tommy Allsup mystery.
Okay.
I gotta hear it again.
Will I find a girl, entities that do I ever see somebody that I know in real life in these things? So it's all gonna be just random entities that you never even seen or know. So I'll fly around until I find a girl, and I will literally just start having sex with the girl. I'll literally just go up and start having sex with the girl. Okay.
He just said that like it was fucking nothing.
Like he's a coomer, right?
I think he's an incel for sure.
Yeah. I think the only thought process he has when it comes to sex is Pornhub.
It's like literally like the one thing that I do when I astral project, bro, is like I go and I like fly through the air and then like I pass through like chicks' fucking walls like Casper, and then I just like ghost rape the bitch.
Yeah, dude. It's like one of my dreams, I showed up with a pizza box and she said, I thought I ordered extra sausage, and I opened the pizza box and my dick was in there, and I said, the extra sausage is here, right? See, I'm projecting the fact that I don't have sex in real life, so I have to have it in my dreams.
And then I rape that bitch. But it's like astral rape, so it's like it's all legit, like it's all legal and shit.
The new bit is after doing an impersonation, even if it's not about sex, we just have to say, and then I rape that bitch.
Literally.
Let's talk about how much you can feel it.
Oh no.
Sometimes you can't feel it. Like sometimes you don't really have too many sensations. You probably have like 5% sensation.
That's a real specific little number.
Okay, so Anatomically Correct says peen walker. I'm gonna go ahead and up you one. He's a foreskin walker.
Well done.
Other times,
that's why I keep you around.
You can have, I would say, around 90% sensations, like feeling, like you could feel, you could feel it like 90% as strong as real life.
What if he's one of Butthead's kids? I feel like Butthead wouldn't have raised a wigger.
Hey, Spirit. Hey, Spirit. What's up, Butthead?
What?
We should like totally rape this bitch.
Cool.
Okay, it's very enjoyable. You can have a astral projection orgasm.
Is he about to write a column in a woman's magazine?
This is a good find, Spirit.
Thank you. I know, and I had my doubts too, right? Like I was like, this can't be this can't be real. This is a bit, right? Oh God, no. He has so many videos like this.
So you can have.
How many subscribers does he have? Let me check. Because it's not many. 93 subscribers currently.
94
have an orgasm
subscribers.
in an astral projection, but not have a wet dream or I think that's what it's called, a wet dream, where you ejaculate in your sleep because you had a dream about something sexual. So in real life, it actually stimulates it, but.
Yeah, like Fidel.
That's totally not like astral projecting.
Like Fidel Cashflow, you wake up covered in ectoplasm.
Like, I don't know, man. I
you're
get
very
sex in real
welcome,
life.
Dennis Rice.
I get sex in real life.
This is what we do.
I have dreams about muscle cars and shit and like big titty tall bitches.
There's one little code of honor that we live by here at the Lolbrary, and that is we don't watch the same 3 cows over and over again.
Nah.
Because I don't know why anybody would want to frame their show like that. It seems like a real pointless endeavor.
I've had multiple orgasms and astral projections where I did not have a wet dream at all. I've checked, trust me. I wake up and I'm like,
trust me, I checked. I thoroughly looked through my fucking boxers to make sure I didn't fucking come.
I just do a wet check, dude. I stick my hand down my pants and I lick my hand, right? And sometimes I have breakfast that way. Sometimes I have to eat a muffin.
I had to have had a wet dream, and I didn't. And it feels like a little bit like an orgasm. Like it's not a full...
shit.
Platy wasted $2. How much do you think he pays in astral child support?
Probably nothing. Platy says, how much do you think he pays in astral child support? Probably nothing, because he just doesn't pay.
The astral lawyers hadn't gotten to him yet.
Yeah, he's got a lot of back payment in astral child support.
Just like the people he's trying to project as, he just goes and goes, okay, man, thanks. I'm gonna go get some Newports. I just raped that bitch. I don't know.
Thank you very much,
Plus, he has to mention like he keeps the high power like tucked into his drawers.
Cannon. Yeah. Thanks, Platy, by the way.
Blown orgasm, but you feel like a little bit of an orgasm, like, and so basically, I mean, the time is short, so you usually only have 30 seconds. So I will literally pop up in my room, go through the wall, try to find a girl, start having sex with them.
Like I literally pop up in the fucking room, and then I just start having sex with that broad, and then I fucking rape her.
30 seconds, dude. It's like Inception, except it's like in masturbation. You know what I'm saying?
One thing that can happen.
I'm getting bad with you.
This is the most annoying shit in the fucking world. One thing that happens is when you're having sex with whoever you're having sex with, whether you're a boy, whether you're a girl, if it don't matter. For the boys having sex with the girls or whatever. When you're having sex with a girl, if your mind is not in the right place, or how could I say this? If your mind starts to imagine other shit or isn't really, if your mind isn't stable, the girl...
Oh, I don't think your mind is stable, dude. I don't think you're...
Like sometimes I'm like raping this bitch and then I look around a room and I look back at the bitch and it's my grandma. I don't understand why grandma got in this picture, but... It's the risk you run with lucid dreams, you know what I'm saying?
will start
Anybody else have that?
Yeah, like sometimes you ask to project yourself into a nursing home, and then like I didn't know that like that bitch was like 97.
I'm only here for like 30 seconds. What do you expect from me?
And I only feel like 33.3% of it anyway.
Morph. She will physically start to change. Like, I'm not saying she's gonna change.
I was kidding.
The girl will start to morph. She will physically start to change. Like, I'm not saying she's gonna change into like a fucking rhinoceros or some shit, but she.
I mean, like that would be weird, right? Like having sex with a rhinoceros while you were astral projecting, like that would be fucking weird, right?
He's not allowed to go near the zoo in his town.
yeah, like you've never been inside like a rhinoceros before, trying to find like a specific bat, right? You've never like crawled out of its anus.
Literally,
you know that rhinos do that thing called muck spreading.
Yes.
Where they like shit and they swing their
I thought
tail.
It was hippos.
Oh yeah, no, hippos do that. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, I get those confused because like I'm real retarded and like I don't know what animals are, because I've like never seen them in my life.
It'd be a good outro screen though. Just saying.
You know what? I'm gonna look into that.
Start to like body parts will start to become different sizes.
Wait, what? Back up a moment.
A fucking rhinoceros or
furry
something.
shit.
She will physically
not like she doesn't turn into like a rhinoceros, bro. It's just like it's just like little cat ears and like a little tail and like like whiskers and a paw. Like it's real innocent, bro. It's like it's not like fucking like I want to fuck a cat basically.
Please start to change. Like, I'm not saying she's gonna change into like a fucking rhinoceros or some shit, but she will literally start to like body parts will start to become different sizes. She might be beautiful when you first start and she'll start to turn ugly. Like literally. One time I was getting head.
Literally.
Like
literally one time I was getting
and
ghost
the lights
head.
shut off and the bitch turned into the fucking Grudge. Real.
And I woke up the next day and I had to literally gnaw my arm off to get away from her.
Did you hear what he said though? He's getting head and the bitch turns into the Grudge.
like literally. One time I was getting
like dare I say like coyote ugly, you know what I'm saying?
Head in a room. And the lights shut off, and the bitch turned into the fucking Grudge. Real shit. The bitch turned into the Grudge. Started crawling up. I got a whole video about this. On the fucking wall, crawling on me and shit.
We need to find that video, please.
I was just getting head from a beautiful girl, and it turned to the motherfucking Grudge. So sex is one of those things where you can also have it where I've been in rooms. I feel comfortable talking about this because I know every motherfucking man, no matter what age you are, whether you're a doctor, a judge, a fucking therapist, I don't give a fuck. You would do the same shit.
Describing this trial.
I think you're astral projecting onto me.
I do not feel uncomfortable talking about this. I've been in rooms with multiple girls and I'm just having sex with this girl, then having sex with this girl, then getting head from this girl, and it's like a free-for-all.
Jesus Christ. It's like a golden corral of pussy, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a ghost gangbang.
Imagine you're in a virtual reality video game and you just come across beautiful girls and you can feel the sexual activity and you can do whatever you want and there's no consequences.
There we go. We were right.
No,
I'm not saying
I'm raping these bitches.
Oh, wait a second. I think you're raping these bitches. You just said it.
It's like Grand Theft Auto.
Multiple girls and I'm just having sex with this girl, then having sex with this girl, then getting head from this girl, and it's like a free-for-all. Imagine you're in a virtual reality video game and you just come across beautiful girls and you can feel the sexual activity and you can do whatever you want and there's no consequences. No, I'm not saying I'm raping these bitches. It's not really rape because they're not fighting me.
It's not what consented.
Dude, they don't fight back. So like, therefore, it's not rape, bro. Like literally.
That is some caveman logic. Like, I hit her over the head, and then I drug her in the cave. She didn't wake up, so that means it was cool.
No, I'm not saying I'm raping these bitches. It's not really rape because they're not fighting me. It's kind of like I want to have sex with them, so my
It's like he said he was a lord, and he declared prima nocta, and they couldn't do anything about it.
It's what we do, guys.
Jesus Christ.
consciousness is making them have sex with me, making them voluntarily do it because they are my mind.
Sir, if you make them, it's not voluntary. I can volunteer my time at the Red Cross, but if the Red Cross puts a fucking gun in my head and says you better volunteer here, it's not volunteering anymore.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a real person. So, you know, that's like what sex is. I'm not sure how it would work with a girl. I'm sure with the girl.
This is too good.
He just admitted it.
This is too good. This is too a fucking dream rapist.
It's the same concept. I'm pretty sure you just go up to whatever boy you want and have sex with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it works the same way. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it does.
I'm pretty sure like gas engines, like, you know, they run off of like I'm pretty sure like ethanol or something like that. I don't know. I'm not like a mechanic. I'm just kind of spitballing at this point.
So basically, I mean,
rubbing the nose
sex
again.
is the number one thing that you will do. It's the number one instinctive urge that you will have. Just think about it this way. You're in a virtual reality, perfect virtual reality, no consequences. You can control everything. There's females. What the fuck are you gonna do? Stand there and look around the dream every single time you're doing it?
This is what I would do, right? I'm a Chad, right? You know what I would do? I would say, hey, fine women, would you like to have sex with me? And in my dream, you know, they could either say yes or no. Maybe 1 out of 4 might say yes. I'll just have sex with that one because she said yes. It's called consent. I'm not raping ghost bitches.
1,000 fucking times. Having 1,000 astral projections. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna look around? Oh, that's an interesting little thing right there. Oh,
it's like, you know, have you seen the movie Groundhog Day?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know, it's like you're like in Groundhog Day, like you're Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, like you gotta like relive the same day like over and over, bro. Are you just gonna like go to work, bro? No, you're gonna go like rape bitches, cause like you're gonna like just have to like the next day to like do over again, and then you can like rape more bitches.
Jesus Christ.
oh, that's cool right there. Oh, let me.
I love when their
Casey
videos
just
just
ends.
abruptly cut off. I know.
Okay.
So this one is titled Can you spy on people in an astral projection?
What up, y'all? I just woke up.
It's 4 in the
Don't forget to
afternoon.
like and subscribe to my videos because it makes YouTube show people my videos more, and I can get more views like that.
everybody
You know, if
says
you
that.
like the content that I'm posting.
Has YouTube ever actually like came out with a statement? It's like, yeah, if you do like and subscribe, more people will see your stuff.
It's an
Or is that just a
algorithm
way
thing,
to?
or so I'm
Is
told.
that just
Claim
a
it's
way?
the algorithm thing.
Because like we have 38 likes, but you know,
This video is gonna be in response to a comment that I got.
Uh-oh.
Somebody asked me in the comments, can you spy on people in astral projections? Like, can you astral project and go up to,
pause real quick.
you know, people?
So you're saying, and, you know, I'm going to go ahead and preface this by saying that the Lolbrary Show is for entertainment purposes only. The channel does not condone or encourage bullying or harassment. So you're saying that, like, if you comment, right, he's going to answer your question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We might use that to our advantage soon.
People float in the air like a ghost or whatever and look at them and see what they're doing in real life.
I feel like there's a bit more milk in them titties that we could, yeah. Because like, truth be told, guys, I have a fucking backlog of this guy's videos. I was gonna show more tonight, but I think I'm gonna cut it off here actually, because like, there's a lot of this guy, and I don't want to, like, I still want to show you Chris tonight because like they had him on Daywave today, so I feel like we gotta, right? So
yeah.
So yeah, I'm making the executive decision. We're gonna have to come back to this guy. He's too fucking good not to, right?
I'm gonna have this milk in the fridge until it curdles.
Oh God, no! I think he'll last a while if we put him in the fridge.
Make it buttermilk.
Because I do want to get into this now. Chris has he has some new videos. Now I don't remember who said it in chat today, but the Parkers run the meth, and what's the other guy who almost hit him with the car? Henry
Carpenter.
Henry Carpenter. Henry Carpenter's got the gun range in the residential area. So there's your differentiation. Parker's got the meth. Carpenter's got the guns. So this is him going to Meth Mama Parker inviting you to her hate factory. Parenthesis, not a Christian, close parenthesis. So let's see what Chris has been up to. Also, coming up in this Chris segment, I want to tease that we may have a crossover. We may have a crossover happening. I don't want to get too cocky about it, but like, there's, we'll see. You'll see. Let's see what Chris has been up to.
Every time I've asked for service, my request has been denied because these police officers say that they have something better to do. Now, let's look around the police station and count the patrol cars, shall we? Here's one. Here's two.
He's out doing this in the middle of the night.
Wait, so let's say this, right? So just because there's cars there doesn't mean that there's cops there.
Yeah, those are like spares, you know?
Three. And here's four. 4 police cars sitting without any drivers in them. The reason why the city of Marshall has these police cars is because they're bought off the Forsyth family, the same family that puts Abraham Lincoln statues on the courthouse lawn.
Those bastards.
Is he going to tear the statue down?
I mean, Abe Lincoln is a tyrant, but
yeah,
how dare they put up Abe Lincoln statues? That wasn't the one I was thinking it was. This was the one I was actually going for. This is Meth
Mama here.
Meth Mama Parker's house.
This Meth Mama here brags that the local corrupt police department.
Again, doing this in the middle of the night. Yeah, Lou Ferrigno. Chris is a nocturnal.
Get to help her play games with our house.
When he's always saying, "Oh, I was just out walking my dog." Yeah, at like 2 a.m.
Videotaping people's houses.
Scary news is, this woman's been single her whole life. She's an old woman.
And how's she a mama?
Gonna date that on Valentine's Day.
Oh, you're gonna find out.
You got fur babies?
No.
You want to date that on Valentine's Day? Would you want to involve yourself in this nastiness? Look at this nonsense.
Yeah, slow children at play.
She kicked her own kids out because they were on meth.
There you go. There you have it.
Oh boy.
Why would she, if she's selling meth, why would she kick them out if they were on meth? It seemed like they would be.
Because they're getting high on her supply.
It seems like they would be steady customers then.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Marshall, Illinois police spotlight harassment.
Who do you think has the right to be here? A veteran that owns his own home, or a gang of meth felons?
Cool. Calm down with the veteran stuff. You were in the Navy. It's like, you know, it's not like super, like you're like in the, I don't know, Army or anything.
Hey,
Navy.
Chad. Who has more right to be here?
I was about to say, Chad, how many deployments have you been on?
A veteran?
Yeah, hey, how about we cool down a little bit?
He's got more of a right to be there than gangs of meth felons, okay? Meth-headed meatballs in their meth gazebo.
Has the right to be here. A veteran.
Come to downtown Marshall. Check out our tiny little park with our meth gazebo.
That owns his own home, or a gang of meth felons that have been trying to chase me out of the neighborhood because I won't allow them to deal meth next to a city park. What do you think? Which do you think it's going to be? Me or you? We're outside here because these meth felons that live next door to this trailer have been shining more spotlights at our home. So we're out here seeing if we can't get these scumbags on camera.
Well, how are you going to get them on camera at like 2 in the morning when it's pitch black out? Probably why they're shining the spotlights, right? Also, if there's like meth heads in this area constantly, like wouldn't you kind of want like at least a motion sensor light or something on? I mean, that seems like a sensible thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just to show you what kind of.
Or you know what would be even a more sensible thing to do? Move out of the fucking town.
You beat me to it.
Neighborhood this is. These people here have been selling meth in the community, and this lady next door here is involved because her daughter and son used to buy drugs off this guy. His mom lives 2 blocks up the street, and she's got a house that lives across the road from her.
She's got a house that lives across the road from her.
No way.
It's got a bunch of disenfranchised fucktards in there that's...
A bunch of disenfranchised fucktards.
All right, guys, we're throwing away the Lolbrary brand.
Yeah,
fuck that hokey brand. We're going with the dysfunctional retards or fucktards.
Disenfranchised
fucktards.
Fucktards in there that's high on meth, and they do the same tricks. They try to harass people in the neighborhood and encroach on the park here.
Wait a second. Whoa. Just a minute. Your name is People. They don't harass just anybody. You're People.
Oh, funny.
That's his pronoun.
Funny you should mention that, Chad. Put a pin in that.
Oh boy.
In reality, they're just unemployed bums that's living in this trailer. I don't even know if it's a rental. I'm guessing it's a rental. The last person who lived there rented it. But that's what we got going down here. I guess this guy's trying
to be fair, we're all hanging out in the middle of the night doing this as well, more or less. So we're also just nocturnal as Chris.
To set up some sort of silly light display, and he's going to take a cue from his neighbor.
Those are Christmas lights. I mean, cheap Christmas lights. The one that has like the projector on it.
And turn his home into some sort of eyesore, so he can make a public statement against us in the park over here.
You have a legitimate meth gazebo next to your house, and you're saying his house is the eyesore in the neighborhood?
There's a lot of eyesores in Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Marshall is an eyesore.
This is more of the light harassment that we see from these neighbors. I guess he's got special views.
There's a lack of halogen bulbs if they were going to be light harassing.
Lou Ferrigno, he has an arrest record for theft. If you have something, send it to me.
Yes, please.
Parkers can get us from the back side. This guy's going to try to hit us from the kitchen side of our home and try to shine lights into our kitchen, which is what he's doing today. A light show out here. We'll see. If there's anybody that owns this property, I'd like to know who, so we can call and make a comment.
You mean like the numerous 1 stars that he left on his Google reviews?
Yeah. So sir, you are.
Remember when
dude,
at the beginning when you were saying that all of those Marshall ads that I put on the bumper were places that Chris has been banned from?
Yeah.
There are also places that he's left 1-star reviews for.
Like you're the community leper. Nobody wants to be associated with you. So why would somebody go, "Oh yeah, I live there. Here's my name. I'm on your side." Nobody else in the town's on your side, Chris.
They probably funneled the meth heads over to that park just because it's next to his house.
This guy to court and have these people kicked out of this house. We don't need to be living here. They come into the neighborhood, they bring drugs with them, and then they create this humongous scene.
Oh shit, I think that's his video. Yeah. God damn it, Chris. Even your fucking video's retarded. Oh my god, he's calling 911.
Yes, hello. We have a trailer located next to the Keystone Park. And they have decided to...
They just hang up on him. They're like, no, Chris.
They do what they weren't afraid to do to Andy Ditch.
Themselves in the light harassment games that the Parker family plays on the street. And we are now getting lights shine on our homes from this trailer as well. This all occurred because we have a policeman in Marshall called Officer Branson, and he was one of the individuals that started this harassment with his flashlight. And now these 2 families across the road from us are using
Maybe they just
using
lost
these
their keys in the front.
lights
They're looking for them.
because the cop that came to their house in the first place. Way back when, got to get away with it. Yeah.
I think we're watching this guy assemble his light show for the evening, and he's going to be directing that at our house. Oh, he turned it back on again. Surprise!